So like hitless runs are a little bit different from your regular challenge, right? You don't necessarily have to do like most difficult fights. Hitless runs are very simple in principle. You take all the tools that the game gives you and you try to make the best of them. You're allowed to use like literally everything.
Mhm.
And that is why hitless runs do not usually contain like the most flawless fights imaginable. The goal of a hitless run is to make the fight quick. So if you were to get the hitless run as fast as possible, my advice would be look up meta strategies, grind it out, test a couple of things that work for yourself. Probably take like one or two runs that are appealing to you, and then alter them in your own way, and
Is
then go
there
from there.
okay? Is there like a place where people can go to, find these resources? Where if I wanted to start out, where would I go?
Yeah, of course. It's called Team Hitless. Team Hitless is a community on Discord that basically verifies hitless runs and also contains a bunch of awesome runners. I am quite acquainted with that community myself. They have a bunch of resources, they have guides, they have literally everything that you could ever want. So go to Team Hitless. They have a website, I think. You can find them on Google.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
It seems like that Tom. Wait, it seems like they started, but Tom's screen is still on starting soon. I hope. And now Tom's stream is buffering.
Oh
no!
First it was Nico's stream, and now it's Tom's stream.
That's for the fucking god.
Okay, he's sorting it out. You know what, guys? I need to go AFK for just a second and just check on my internet. I will be right back. You guys just keep it up.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so when starting out, you're jumping off the platform, of course, because it doesn't count as a death or anything. I learned that like even if it wasn't cope, it's you technically your health goes to 1 and you don't die actually. So I always thought that was funny. It's like, hey, technically you don't die. But when you're starting out getting out of the starting zone, going into a limb grave, where are you dashing first when you're doing your type of when you're gathering, you're farming for your sets and your weapons and all that?
So usually in the randomizer, like you've probably done one or two randomizer races. Where do you go first? Like where do you go first searching for items?
I mean, graveyards.
Graveyards, right?
Yeah.
Graveyards. Mm-hmm. But we are playing without upgrade. We're playing without upgrade. And as you know, every single weapon that you pick up without upgrade gets upgraded to your highest level weapon.
Right.
And how do you upgrade the weapon without picking up anything? You go merchants. You buy the weapon. You buy upgrade materials to get one weapon as high as you possibly can, and then you loot all the graveyards.
Okay. Cool. No, that's I'm just gonna pick your brain just because I'm fascinated with this. I've actually never done a rando race. I've done deathless randomizer region lock. I think that's about the extent of my like randomizer stuff that I've done. Not done anything hitless before. So yeah, it seems like some of that, it kind of they carry over to each other. And if at the end of the day, because it's randomizer and everything can be a check, that makes sense. That you want to try to leverage all of those things as much as possible. Looks like Zoodle is getting.
I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure something out, as well as Tom doesn't have the player scene, so it looks a little bit weird. You guys keep talking. I'm trying to just solve this really quick.
So one thing, I feel the need in you. I feel the urge to do a hitless run.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the thought in the back of my mind. What if I'm good at Elden Ring? I could do it, right? Do you have those intrusive thoughts, right?
Funny enough, I feel like this is a little morbid to say. I want to preface what I'm about to say with like I think doing hitless stuff is incredibly talented stuff. So I'm not the best player in the world. I like approaching this game just playing it as weird as possible, like beating it with a basketball, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm skillful per se, right? And but there has been a part of me that has actually wanted to try doing a hitless run just to say I did it, because it looks like Elden Ring, and correct me if I'm wrong, I will totally like put me in my place on this one, but you know, it seems to me like Elden Ring definitely is a pretty
free.
It's not free, but it's so it seems like it's so routed and documented that it seems like one of the easier ones. I could be wrong on that, but
So
yeah.
Thing with Elden Ring is that it is open world, right?
Mhm.
Open world means that you have a bunch of resources available to you from the start of the game, and compared to something Dark Souls 3, like Dark Souls 3, in which progression is way more linear, you can get much more overpowered, like in total and at the start of the game, because you don't really have to fight anything. That's why most hitless runners, like old school hitless runners like Shilky or even Dino, they don't necessarily like running Elden Ring because it involves just 1.5 hours of just running around the map. But
Yeah.
But however, when it starts opening up is when you start doing off-meta hitless runs, doing something like not Iron Balls, not Starface, not Serpent Hunter. In which case you have all those amazing tools available to you, and you're trying to figure out a solution how to make each and every boss fight less risky, which is essentially what we're doing here in Randomizer. We take the tools that are available to us, and we are using the best tool for every single encounter. Like, for example, we have a strong preference towards Great Hammers. Great Hammers are great. Great Hammers are staggering. They you can wholly infuse them to deal with death birds and so on and so forth. But if you're seeing a Crucible Knight in front of you, you probably want something faster, and therefore you'll probably see these runners switch to a different weapon altogether. So,
gotcha.
All right,
Speaking of which, I just saw.
Wait, I have everything set up now, right? Looks good on the screen. Everything. I have now 3 different tabs with 4 streams open. For some reason it works. Must be multi-Twitch maybe that is somewhat dying. But I think we are right now on track, guys, for this race. Means every donation right now is kicking in with the incentives, guys. You can see the incentives at the top left. It already counts now. So whenever $20 coming in, they have to drop a weapon. When there's $30 coming in, they have to heavy roll. And $50 is a memory of grace for everything. And if we now reach, we have to count now actually all together, $300, then one of the players have to do a sewer moke, and one of the players has to do Esker in the sewers down there at the end. So this is the new goal, not more. They have to still kill Morgoth, but on top of that in the sewers. And donations are, guys, send it all in. We want to reach the 6K at least in this race. 6K at least. Thanks to Tom again for stepping in. And thanks for Numa now joining in for the co-commentary. You know, difficulties happen, but we managed it all. Let's have a nice race.
Let's have a nice race.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we want to see those donations for sure. You guys have shown up for the other last 2 events, and hey, we're starting the latter half of today's events. We're on number 3, and hey, I still think we're just getting started. You guys can, again, just like with the last 2 events, you can impact these games so much, you know. Again, these are Elden Ring athletes, right?
Yes.
As Zoodle will say, they're Elden Ring athletes, and so they're you know, this is your turn, your time to really see how well they can perform under pressure. And you guys can apply that with $20, drop a weapon, $30, heavy roll for 3 minutes, and $50, a memory of grace, which really sets people back. So that is there.
I gotta say, you guys kind of scared us before the race, because there has been a lot of talk about how much you guys have been donating, and we've been really afraid that we just don't get to use any weapons. We have to wear fist and everything.
The community has shown up today. We're very blessed in that way.
That is true. We have also Catalyst 7 minutes ago. I'm sorry, we were just setting up some because of difficulties. A raid from Catalyst, who will be actually playing tomorrow for the Leonia Lake Divers. in 2 players, 1 controller random race. Kata, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome all in, raiders. Welcome all in. We're doing a charity event, an entire weekend for Games for Love, a non-profit charity organization that is easing suffering and creating sustainable lives for kids in hospitals and other facilities all around the world, impacting 3 million kids in average a year. So all the money we raised already $5,319.96 in the past, almost 8 hours. And there's 2 more days ahead. Our goal is to reach $10,000 in this weekend. And I think we can manage this. And I would love that at the end of this race, we're going to have around 6,000. So guys, now, Memory of Grace will be the most crucial one on this race. Because if the players have to have money and they have the Memory of Grace, that money is gone. And money is so important for this race. So just letting you all know, kicking in here.
One thing that would be really devastating to the players is Memory of Gracing midway through something like Precipice, because Precipice is very slow and very, very, very hard to go through Hitless.
Yeah,
like usually you take earlier. 1 or 2 hits in Precipice. Like it's just impossible because there are so many enemies and they are so close to you. You just can't avoid them all. So getting to do this whole section again would be incredibly rough, but also very entertaining. So please go on the name.
Exactly, very entertaining and for good cause. I mean that sounds perfect. We gotta see that multiple times later. Yeah, as we said earlier, it's gonna be now most likely like an hour of mostly looting. I already see the players separating, which is very, very smart. Just so everyone knows, they are all 4 in the same seat. They are just in their own game, and the smartest right now play is to just separate into different areas to find items and especially Great Runes, because all players need at least 2 Great Runes to enter Lane Dell. And it seems like that Aces is in Kaled, while Tom is in Limgrave, while Nico's also in Limgrave, but Bender is in Leonia. So far, no one got a hit. All are still hitless. Which is, I mean, I guess it's a little bit of the, oh my god, Bender just got shot at, but he used the iframes of the teleporter to not get hit. Oh my god. That was amazing. See it on his face
too. He's like, well, that was close.
Generally. Like, this is the setup ways, right? So you kind of run around on Torn. There isn't much strategy. You just kind of hope that things don't hit you because you're so fast. That's pretty much what Tom is hoping for here. He's the speediest of the bunch. They kind of just hope. I've had this phase hitless, and I've had 7 hits in this phase. There is no telling how this is gonna go.
It really depends on the seed, right? It could be hell, but it could be also incredibly easy. I think there's some checks later besides the graveyards, going to be probably the forts, Fort Hyde and Fort Fareth, which could be a Great Rune. I'm not in your practice, Numa. Did you guys rather just avoid that fort and just went for boss Great Rune checks, or did you guys check this as well? Like Fort Hyde and Fort Fareth.
We are playing with the 25% bias, which means
okay.
For those of you who don't know, bias makes it more likely for Great Runes to appear after a chain of events, which means you have to get 1 item or beat 1 boss in order to get to the next boss, and that boss is more likely to have an item. And therefore, checking forts is dangerous and not necessary. So you're probably gonna see a whole bunch of legacy dungeons and not a whole bunch of Fort Hyde.
That sounds good. That sounds great. Yeah, the incentives are global. They are not targeted, so every incentive will hit every single player right now. Did the music end again? God damn, what is going on? Everything's dying. There we go.
I bring death.
Yeah, after 8 hours now, everything is dying.
Yeah, it's Numa's fault. No, I was actually gonna just say that the opposite of that. It's really cool to have your insight here, Numa. So thank you for stepping in last second to offer that.
I am glad I could help in some way. And again, like it is out of my control. My country is constantly blocking servers connecting to Twitch. So
Yeah, it
That's
sucks.
weird.
It is what it is, though. Nothing we can change. But it at least it's working out everything now, especially also here with my internet. I mean, I'm already glad that the first 8 hours worked really well. I mean, at some point it had to happen, right? But yeah, but all players so far with 0 hits. The first hour is definitely very anticlimactic because it's more of like getting forward. And as soon as the players reaching precipice, it's going to be really interesting. I just see a dog staring at Bender, and Bender's like, oh god, let me not aggro that one. Look at that. It's getting around here.
So the main goal today for these folks here is to get to Morgott, right?
For now,
Yes.
yes, exactly.
Right. And so, and I would say, Newman, maybe you can add to this. But when it comes to as a hitless player, and you talked about doing like off meta stuff. So you've done a bunch of different flavors of hitless. Do you just like have a script in your head for like every boss in the game, or is there some bosses that you just know you have to freestyle it regardless of how it goes?
So I've played this game for 2,000 hours, right?
My man, I'm at 3 here. I'm at 3 here, and I still suck.
When you play the game for that long, you probably notice some stuff, right? You know voice values of weapons, you know voice values of bosses, you know which boss is weak to what elemental damage type, which was relevant to me because I was using incans, like the only one of the bunch. So unfortunately, we're not gonna see that. But in your head, you probably have a way to nuke bosses as quickly as possible. Like, for example, I was fighting Moke the other day in Volcano Manor, and I calculated my poise damage to stagger him before the phase 2 and basically skip it entirely because I was able to dish out so much at the 50% health threshold, so I don't have to deal with the most dangerous part of the fight.
Gotcha.
That's how it's gonna be for the most bosses on this competition. They're gonna have some way of nuking bosses, but probably not like the complete script, because complete scripts are very, very hard to do.
Yeah, it's like at that point you definitely need a certain setup, which is not really possible in randomizers. We did get a $20 donation by STX Foe and had already all players dropping a weapon. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Yeah, the weapon they probably started with is gone now. Awesome. Let's keep, making their lives harder.
Thank you, STX.
Also,
Thank you.
$280 now only missing for that extra boss at the end, right?
Yeah.
We need to keep count.
That stretch goal.
Monty, you need to keep count. You need to count, Monty.
I will pound. And speaking of pounding, I was going to pound the top 10 leaderboard right now. For anyone that was curious, we are giving a Night Rain display. Yeah, display. It's a Revenant from Night Rain from Display, so you can make your gaming room look a little bit cooler. That is going to be raffled off to the top 10 donors throughout the weekend, ending on, of course, day 3. Just wanted to give a shout out to those 10 that are there right now and just say thank you. And if anybody else wants to pierce, that top 10, donor list, this is what you're up against. In 10th place, we have Miji Moo with 150. In 9th place, actually, really the last 3 are all in the same here on 8, 9, and 10. Exoit with 150, Nathan Arthurs with 150, Stochastic GD with 200, and Hyrule barely one-upping him with 207 at 6th place. Kurgan, who just went crazy with the $25 donations on our first event at 225, Dreamy Diglett at 260. I love this one, and our 3rd place spot is just 4646, who has 263 and 82 cents to get us there. Quafty at $336.11, and then number 1 is Boggs at $850. So to our top donors that have really just shown this campaign a bunch of love, we love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And while you were
69 for 20, please get us there, chat.
Yeah, that would be great. Honestly, that would be the number to end the stream today on, honestly. While we were talking, Tio, with a $3 donation. Thank you so much, Tio, for $3. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Awesome. I can't believe they're all still hitless. Isn't that like the point of the randomizer, that they get hit? What is going on here?
Yeah, I was just saying, guys. I mean, you're making it look real easy for him right now. Just saying.
Yeah, guys, you maybe, need to make them maybe heavy roll. I mean, it wouldn't matter right now in Torrent. Maybe it's annoying for Torrent. But
maybe they're just waiting to dump all their money at the right moment.
I don't know. You know what? And I guess Memory of Grace doesn't make a lot of sense right now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like the first around an hour, like 40 minutes, is just probably gonna be hitless because it's gonna be just running around on torrent, and it is very difficult to get hit on torrent unless it is something really, really horrible. It is difficult to get hit on torrent, so you're gonna have likely 1 or 2 hits at most. When Shin gonna hit the fan, I'm sorry for my language, but is where they checked all the merchants, checked all the free checks, and they're going to precipice it around the 40-minute mark. That's where the suffering truly begins, because if you get at least 1 horrible enemy at one of the spawns, life is going to be very difficult for you.
Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, right? The plan is to go the distance. We have an initial goal, and maybe it could go further, of at least getting to Morgott, and getting there is like with many of these runs, you got to put yourself in a good spot just positionally, and so it totally is understandable. Right now, all the players are doing their best to just look around every nook and cranny to finally get themselves into a position that they're really good. Right now, I will say I'm surprised, unless they're hoarding them. I don't really see any of the players right now that are like at least have that one just god weapon that's just gonna carry them so much. I do see both on Bender and Nico's side that they do have a bow, and as I understand it, with hitless, bows are huge. You need those to kind of like create sound, to lure enemies one at a time, things like that. And maybe there's more applications that I'm not aware of, Numa.
It's less about the bow, it's more about the range, right? So actually, magic might be even better than a bow just because of damage. You can get with incantations, and I mean it really depends, because you can get a lot of damage with magic out. The thing is with bows though is all you need to do, especially now with auto upgrade, you just need an upgraded bow, a bunch of arrows, and it's going to be much easier to use, especially with something like barrage or mighty shot, right, with the Ash of War.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's not only that. Like going into this, right? We brainstormed strategies for around 2 weeks before the event. We done a bunch of practice, and going into this, there were 2 distinct meta strategies evolving. One involving a bow, and one involving incants. There was no sorcery even being talked about. So what is Tom gonna do here? I'm really not sure. The thing with the bow is probably the best thing in the entire game for clearing out areas. You just lock on to the thing very, very far away, mighty shot that thing, and then that thing walks off the ledge somewhere and falls to its death. There is nothing better in the game to clear out the areas than a bow. With incants, though, they're a little bit better for the boss fight and specific situations, because something like Giant Slaying Take Thee knocks the humanoid enemies onto the ground. Or the Dragon Breath is really good for clearing like a group of enemies at once. I was preferring the incants. Everybody else was preferring the bow, because with incants you get much less range. You can't just snipe enemies from very, very far away. You gotta get in close.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think it's also a little bit like you can go for like even for sorcery or magic. The problem is the setup time, right? I remember like when Aggie went for Rando Hitless, who's, by the way, the only person that actually finished the Rando Hitless run. He mostly went for sorcery, and he still needed like 2 hours just set up, just to hopefully get like good sorceries and stuff like that, which we don't really have the time today. We have like a 2.5 hour race, and we're already 23 minutes in, so there's not really that much time for a setup, right?
They gotta get going quick, so they're doing it speedy.
Yeah, and especially with drop weapons and everything, you really don't want to go for, heavy setup stuff, because it's just not gonna work out.
Yeah,
For
I think
sure.
with sorcery is probably the best at killing bosses because it can dish out damage and it can just probably do most of the work for you. But unfortunately, key items here are randomized.
Yep.
So the real run killer is finding those great runes. You're probably gonna have to go through a bunch of legacy dungeons that you would normally not go through on the Rando Hitless run.
Oh damn!
And that makes
Tom is
that makes
Go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
And that makes sorcery not really viable for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You-
I gotcha. Tom just upgrading the Omen Killer Cleaver, really strong weapon with bleed. And I saw he found a Radan Remembrance with 40,000 runes. So guys, if you see him popping that, you gotta pop that Memory of Grace, okay?
Yeah, just quick throw detonation, you gotta be ready to press that link,
Need to fire that out like a revolver.
Yeah. You and Tom are kind of like two guys, like in the middle of the Mexican town, just dramatic music playing, hand on a revolver. He pops out the remembrance, and you click the donation button to get him the Memory of Grace right when he does it.
Exactly. Oh, and Tom getting followed by a bird. Dangerous Caled bird.
Those.
Oh, he got off the bird. That's insane.
How? I was never able to do that.
That's crazy. He actually got off the bird. Birch in chat. Holy. Yeah, just as an example now a Memory of Grace would mean he would need to encounter that bird maybe again, right? So, you guys really have right now the power to make them get hit or not.
Yes, indeed. You guys have the power.
So we see now Tom going to Leonia. Bender should be done with Leonia now. Ace is still in Caled. We also have now Dino in Caled. Just saw that the quality went here a little bit down. Let me refresh this really quick. Let's see. Everyone's still on 0 hits. That's gonna change at some point. As soon as they have to do boss fights, it's probably gonna change.
Yeah, boss fights are rough in randomizer because, as I mentioned, it's never a complete script, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I guess familiar with the Pareto principle. I know I'm throwing out some fucking smart ass words, but basically the Pareto principle is very simple. 30% of work does 70% of the result. And on randomizers, you basically have only those 30% to work with. So 70% is going to be done, but those 30% still remain. And you got to deal with them no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. And we got $50 by STX Foe. And we're hitting that Memory of Grace right now. Everyone has the Memory of Grace this moment. Thank you so much, STX Foe. Thank you really, really much. $50 coming in here. And we're getting closer to this extra boss at the end they have to do. Just so everyone knows, we need to reach $5,619 for that incentive to reach. Just so everyone knows, 5,619.
Yeah, and that's a bit unfortunate for Tom because he grabbed the grace. He was smart. He read you like
smart.
Book. He was smart. He grabbed the grace.
Hey, that Tom guy, I've always said he's a smart guy. That's what I say about him.
Well, Tom is basically the author of current any percent glitchless run, the father of the Bloodhound Fang.
Oh.
So
and And he's actually currently going for randomizer Hitless himself and just recently got a PB of 7. So
yeah,
he's
that's
prepared.
on. Again, some stuff is probably gonna be new to Tom because he's gonna do a bunch of legacy dungeons he never encountered before because he's playing with not key items randomized. So it's gonna be a little bit new for him.
Yeah, definitely. No, wait. I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah. That's true. You might have.
No, he won't. He'll be fine. No, he won't be fine.
No.
All right.
Bender is taking a little bit of a gamble here. He's checking the Liurnia key items. And that is risky to do because in Liurnia key items, you can get the Halic Tree Medallion. And if you don't know what Halic Tree Medallion does, when you pick up a Halic Tree Medallion, when you port back to Round Table, you get invaded. Which is
and this guy has like these gravity bubbles he shoots, and it's not great. If you don't have AoE, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's lovely in the middle of a hitless run, right? And as in every NPC fight ever.
We love NPC fights.
Hold on.
Everybody
I see.
Keep adding them to the game, PogChamp.
One thing is, I think Bender already found a great rune. Because you guys on stream right now don't see it, only if you have Bender open himself. But he has actually a key item counter, a key tracker, and it looks like that he found the great rune from Renala, the unborn one.
So yeah, so that one is actually. Is it fine for me to reveal? I mean, people that are watching Bender would already know this. So he actually found that on a merchant in Liurnia, the one near Bellum Church.
Oh, okay. Okay, huge. Yeah. That means then Nico also can just later go and get that great one. Really chill.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Probably everyone is going to be checking the merchants. So my guess is that every single one of these guys probably knows they have a great rune in the pocket.
Yeah. And that's huge. That's so good because that's a free great rune they don't have to fight for. Oh, nice Ash of War you just found.
No idea. I had no idea you can do what Bender just did as a skip. That's so cool.
he found a really strong Ash of War, the Poison Flower one from the DLC that actually inflicts rot.
Yeah.
It's pretty strong. It's a bit difficult to use in randomizer just because it takes so long, so you need to be really sure when to use it. But it can be huge.
I was a little curious about that because some of the fears that at least I personally would, as in the sense of being a hitless runner here, some of the fears that I have is that it has kind of a windup and it's not that long of a range. Like applying rot is of course really, really strong and good. But I don't know. Do you think it would be something that you would see yourself using in a challenge like this, Numa?
Tom died, by the way. Not. He's on one hit. Liurnia Lake Divers are ahead.
Ouch.
Dang it.
I mean, come on, Tom. Don't embarrass me.
Now I'm the only guy. No, this is not good. Now, Monty, you need to change now. You need to change Newbie for the Liurnia Lake Divers.
You know what I feel.
No, because Numa is here. You need to be now for the Liurnia Lake Divers. Otherwise, it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Here's
the world's smallest violin.
Why did the timer stop? Oh no, the timer stopped. What happened?
So as I was saying, the best things to use for the hitless run in terms of Ashes of War are the things that are very simple to use. Impaling Thrust, Iron Balls, Crack Blade, preferably something akin to the basic moveset. Something with the wind up and the lengthy animation would require you to tank through stuff, and we can't really do that. So we just don't. Normally, I'd use it for the poison affinity, and the way this Ash of War works is if you manage to hit it while the enemy is poisoned, you do a flat amount of damage. So that is probably what I would use it by. Just poison the enemy, do it once, and then go back to normal fighting.
Okay. All right. Timer's again on track. I'm sorry, everyone. Timer just died, so at 33, I just started again. I used Nico's timer as a reference. Should be all right now again. 33. E33. Go Marsh in chat. Hello.
Gamache? Where?
Mon ami?
Mon ami?
French.
I'm feeling very wee watching this.
Oui.
But when the red main lions get hit, I feel woo.
Okay.
That sucked, and I apologize to everyone. I will do better.
Oh no, Nick is going into the fort. That is not something that I usually did because it is very unlikely to find the Great Rune there. So he's probably gonna go into a very dangerous place and not get anything out of it except for a fucking golden seed.
Hey, and you know what? For a hitless challenge, we still feel nice getting our golden seeds, even though they're absolute paperweights.
I mean, not really if you go for magic here once again. If any of these players really wants to try some magic, you could put mana in it. And then it's not too bad. It doesn't seem like that anyone wants to use magic. To be fair, Tom also in his rando runs currently in Hitless rando doesn't go for magic. Me back then, I also didn't use magic.
Madman.
But
does only melee. Pretty much only melee.
Yeah.
Melee Chad, huh?
Yeah. But
Absolutely.
we will see.
Looks like Tom's gonna find his. Or.
Oh, gotta be careful with these scarabs. They can fall on your head.
Okay, Nico does manage to go through Fort Height relatively unscathed.
Lank. Well played.
Ooh,
I too
discarded Belaski at the Reno Academy Glintstone check. That is good. And that also means, because of the bias that I mentioned earlier, that we are probably gonna see Academy, because Academy and discarded Belaski in specifically is probably gonna have a Great Rune.
I mean, to be fair though, since they already found a Great Rune at a merchant, it could be also just, if I would be one of the players, I would just rather try to kill Makar and see if maybe a merchant in Altus, if none other merchant has one. If maybe,
definitely.
You know, exactly. If maybe a merchant Altus has a Great Rune. DTS is not a key item check, so that can be a Great Rune, but maybe a merchant there. I don't know if it's really worth to go down to Ainsel River or Shiva River. Shiva River is fine, the merchant to get to. Ainsel River is horrible. There's millions of enemies, so they definitely not gonna get down there to check for a Great Rune, especially with the bias. But yeah, as Numa said, it makes absolute discarded Peliski here makes actually a lot of sense with the bias to go to Academy and go for the I mean, there's the Red Wolf. There is Imbued Sword Key check. There is then Renala, and after Renala, the chest, right? So it's 4 checks in there. And I would love to see Academy. I mean, just thinking about these million enemies at the very beginning, right?
Would be lovely. I think we got some new donations now.
We did. And in Xi'an, Hero. Did I say that right?
Hero.
Thank you so much for $10, bringing us to $5,400. Means that only $217 are missing for these players to do an extra boss at the very end. Very difficult, actually, down in the sewers. Esker and Sewer Moke.
Actually, I have some insight on that because I was doing offensive magic, right? I was doing incans, and incans have a lot of AoEs, and AoEs are very essential to clear the sewers with. Not because there are many enemies, but because enemies are physically blocking your way. Their AI is disabled, but you just can't get through because they just like literally stand as an impassable wall. So you got to take them all in one sweep because you can't just aggro one thing at a time.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah. We have a question in chat. So with the bias, if you don't get a Great Rune at Radan, are you more likely to get one in Underground? Exactly. Because Underground is hidden, not Underground, rather Nokron is after Radan. So you're most likely to, or more likely to find a Great Rune after Radan at Mimic, Gargoyles, or even Regal's Ancestor Spirit. That's exactly how the bias works.
Exactly, and that is why finding a great rune on merchants is so rare. You usually get one, or it is extremely rare to find 2 great runes on merchants per seed because of the set bias. Because it is unlikely that it is just going to be the beginning of the chain, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
merchants are considered to be the beginning of the chain. The most likely check, but it is also the most horrible check, if you get the Pure White Knight's Medal, which lets you teleport to Moog. Moog is 100% a great rune because it is the end of the chain. But the Moog Palace is hell. It is absolute 9th layer, the one Dante didn't even mention, of fucking despair and agony. You do not want to go into that phase.
To be fair though, these are Elden Ring athletes. They should know how to get through.
True. It's still horrible, but they probably make it through.
Yeah, the walk up from Moog, I remember in Zero Hit League, was a great gate to get through Hitless. It's possible. It's just, as you said, really, really difficult. Seems like Ace is right now de-aggro the Invader and is now going for Patches as another check for Merchant. So he's going to have a fight here. Probably going to be the first really fight we're going to see.
I am very excited about that. Also, speaking of fighting, Bender is using the Dragon Scale Blade.
Aces has that one too.
Yeah, but Bender is using it a lot more than Aces, so I'm not really keen on seeing that like in his hands. Could we please get rid of that? Maybe.
Let's see.
How we have. Yeah,
so
we got
now we have the
Azaz.
first fight, guys. Patches is scripted since he's he has a quest and merchant and whatnot. That's why he's even in a randomizer always scripted. He mostly has a really pretty dress on. So let's see how the Aces is doing this. Oh, it was pretty ballsy here with the charged Ash of War, but really nice. Yeah, and that's it. Now we got it. Patches Hitless.
Yeah. Where did that bit of damage that it got come from?
Probably from earlier, from falling down from the upper grace down to the river.
Okay.
Yeah. This gust, this thing he spit out, Patches, is I think just lowering your health flask or whatever. It's definitely not a hit. Like it's not a. It doesn't deal damage, and it's just give you.
It doesn't deal any damage or stagger. It's just a debuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I was curious about that. So I saw somebody there fighting phase 1 Fire Giant where he does the big scoop and the giant rocks come your way. And it barely hit Torrent. Torrent didn't even take damage, but there was a little mini stagger. So stuff like that would count.
Yes.
Exactly. The definition of a stagger by Team Hitless rule set is stagger or damage inflicted by an enemy.
We got $20 from Birdiest Blue saying, drop your weapons. It's for the kids. Exactly. Thank you so much, Birdiest. And there goes the Dragon Scale Blade, probably for Bender and also for Azaz. The players have to drop their weapons. Thank you so much for $20. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's awesome. Let's go, Birdie. Birdiest. My bad.
Bender has taken the approach during the practice for this run, right? Because I was not only practicing myself, I was also examining how my opponents play. And Bender has been something of a weapon collector, as he calls himself. He just hoards weapons.
Kleptomaniac.
He just hoards weapons and uses one for every particular suitable situation. Just an exceeding amount of weapons, just so he has the tools for every situation imaginable.
I mean, that kind of seems like the smartest thing to set yourself up for success, in all situations. But people just normally all right, I got a good one. I'm just gonna knock this one the entire run then, or.
Yeah, that's what I did because I'm not smart like Bender.
Fair play. Fair play to you.
All right, we're just gonna check in here really quick because I saw Bender discarding a shield, but I'm not sure if that was a shield he was actually using, and we want those players to discard weapons they actually using. Because technically they could just, you know, grab any weapons they find, just discard it. But that's not really the plan of this incentive, right? We want them to really discard what they've been using right now.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna check in here really quick and really want them to get rid of the good stuff, right? And there goes the Dragon Scale Blade. There goes the Bender, you cheater! The Union Lake Divers love fucking cheating!
Look at him! Look at him! Look at his face! That's the face of evil! That's the face
And
of
Nico's
evil.
laughing too. They all just want to cheat themselves through here. This is crazy.
I mean, you can't fault them for trying, you know?
Yeah. He said he tried. That's insane.
It was a good effort.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Yeah, and that's the point. That's the point, guys. Like, it makes no sense to discard anything they're not using. I want them to, like, we all that is donating money here for the kids want them to suffer and want them to discard things they actually been using, right? Because otherwise this whole thing makes no sense.
Right.
I mean, what does it do to discard a random shield, you know, that's not been used, right?
Maybe that's what Dino's doing right now, is he's got this spear out, which,
yeah.
I mean, maybe there's something about spears that I'm not super familiar with, but it doesn't feel like it's the best weapon in the game. So maybe he's like, no, I love this spear. Big spear lover here. I would
has
hate to
impaling
lose
thrust, so good. The impaling thrust is pretty good.
All right.
Just saying. But yeah, that's probably what he's doing. He's not really equipping the stuff that he'll use for the entire run. That's probably exactly what is happening.
No, we'll let the council decide. How about we just pick one? We get to be the evil people.
Oh, you mean like the people donate and then we pick which weapon they have equipped that they have to discard?
Yeah, donators get to pick specifically which item. Although,
sounds good.
Maybe.
So you know what? That sounds perfect. Guys, if you want to donate $20 for them to drop weapons, you can say either right hand or left hand, and then every player has to drop their right hand or left hand.
I'm just saying right now, we see some bows right now, and these players are looking a little cozy with them.
I am gonna discourage you from dropping their bows because otherwise it's gonna be just YOLO City. Because the bows are really hard to come by, you're probably gonna see a lot more runnings through stuff without a bow. So main hand is probably more tolerable, but if you want to make their life completely miserable, you could drop a bow. You could.
Well, see, they're in this, this is a challenge, right? Where the community gets to decide how easy or hard their lives are. So, you know, I would go as far to say, I think that would be more interesting, you know? It's like, you got to do a little bit more, because like they've spent a good, decent, like this whole beginning of the run, right? It's just all farming. They're all getting the stuff that is ideal for them, you know? They have to encourage you. Got to do a little bit more riskier farming now.
We got $30 from PMux. Thank you so much for the $30. Now all the players actually have to fed roll for 3 minutes.
Thank you, PMux. We're gonna see. Speaking of fat roll, I am currently working on a very interesting run. It is overloaded Hitless. I am trying to complete the game while over encumbered Hitless.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Listen, it's fine.
Copium. That's
make the next
copium.
game already. We are desperate.
Trust me, I am a sane and reasonable person who shut up.
Okay, so far only one hit right now for Team Red Main River Lions. The rest is still hitless. Leona Lake Divers is still hitless. Yeah, thank you so much for the $30 here. Once again, guys, if we reach 5,619, so that means only 100. Wait, what am I saying? Not 200. 100. Around $160. These racers have to do an extra boss, a Suramok and Esker. Like for each team, each player has to do either Suramok or Esker. So that's somewhat shared. So right now the heavy roll is not kicking in too much since they are on a horse, but that's okay. Because it's for a good cause, and at the same time, probably Torrent is not happy about that heavy roll. So
actually,
you know,
Nico has just pulled on off an insane maneuver. He just used the Torrent dismount iframes to iframe the Kambug, shooting at him. The best threats. And then he heavy rolled the second volley. What a man.
damn.
What an absolute man.
Yeah, we see now also Bender here now in Carrier Manor and staring at a Rune Bear right now. And he's using the bow a lot. Oh, he just made sleep pods. Not bad.
Oh, resourceful.
Okay.
Drafting has been a huge part of these hitless runs. You obviously want to have 1 or 2 sleep pods on you.
Yeah, definitely.
Another thing that I was very proud of myself when I initially started practicing, there was a flower, a Liurnian flower. And if you don't know what Liurnian flower do, they shoot projectiles at you constantly, non-stop, just spamming magic into your face. So what I did is I crafted fire grease, set it on the fire so it does a little stagger animation, ran past it, and got out of there.
That's a good one, yeah. Yeah, the bow is doing here a really good job for Bender. What a shame if someone would now donate $20 and say left hand or right hand weapons need to be discarded, right?
I'm just saying, if it was $20 and right hand, if that were to happen, that would be so unfortunate for Bender, and he would have to adapt. Yeah. But you know what? I'm just saying, you know, he's just like, he's an Elden Ring athlete, right?
Sure, he's in right hand right now. He has
it's just looking kind of juicy, and you know, just starting to kind of lick my lips a little bit. You know, something about it just needs to go. It just doesn't fit here. You know,
I agree. Yeah.
We are finally starting to get into the run phase where the players actually have to do the legacy dungeons. We're probably gonna see the first precipice very soon, which is gonna be. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're already 1 hour in, right? Almost.
Yep. And that is exactly the point where you have to start moving. Like, the thing is, with my solo clearing, right, it took just a bit over 2.5 hours usually. Just a bit over the time limit. And depending on the RNG, even more time. So what you're going to do with 2 players is split up the checks, like Pender and Nick are doing right now, and just like Azas and Tom also doing right now, to make up that little extra bit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the section Bender is on right now is really, really scary. He has actually a pretty good seed with this bridge being just some mini enemies, because if you get either like a Rune Bear or Chariot, it's horrible. Yeah. There is this Leonia Knight, Leandel Knight looks like a problem. See how Bender's gonna. Oh, he is gonna shoot, dealing good damage, switching now to melee. We're gonna. I would run through. Like, I'm not fighting these guys. Just run through.
Yeah, that's usually what you do for a couple sections in this game. You just fucking book it.
He's using the. Oh, that was scary.
Around the rosy.
I don't know about that. Look at this.
He can block. He can block that. He can. Oh gosh. Yeah. He can.
And he gets it.
Exactly.
1 hit for Bender. 1 hit for Bender.
Yes, that is most unfortunate.
It's getting interesting, guys.
Okay, 1-1. We got a game now. Right as we were starting to have this conversation, I was like, I think we should give a round of applause to our players for, you know, staying pretty much hitless so far. That's really cool of them. But you know, I feel like I commentator cursed them, but in my brain.
Maybe.
That means I'm really powerful.
Yeah, the good wizards don't have to actually spell out the spells. That's why you don't see like Harry Potter shouting Avada Kedavra in the last like 3 movies. He becomes so powerful he can just wave his wand and curse them, right? That's what he did.
Yeah. No, I can actually see Landell Knight being a particularly annoying boss simply because he has that great shield. Really, like any like big shield enemies, like you can't just bow them to death.
We got 2 $20 donations, and one of them says left, and the other one says probably right. So they're gonna have to drop now. They have to discard now their left and right weapon.
Oh my gosh.
That's rough. That is rough.
Yup. There goes both weapons, left and right. That means for Bender his bow, including his club, probably.
Yep. God, I'm glad I'm not in Bender's place right now.
That's a rough one, yeah.
I think Dino still has to get rid of
There was a
his
dragonfly
stuff.
on Tom's screen. That was scary.
Oh, dragonflies are probably like a menace in these.
Not really, but I've been hit by the dragonfly before. You probably know even which particular one. The one in Liurnia guarding a rune arc. I call him Jeremy.
Oh,
Jeremy
we
is
hit
an
the
asshole.
5555!
Let's
Oh
Memory of
my
Grace!
God,
Memory of
let's
Grace
go!
right now! Hatchem saying, for my OCD enjoyers, thank you so much for the $62 Memory of Grace right now for everyone. That would mean, oh no, okay, Bender doesn't need to go through the entire thing again. He just got a Grace, but we got the 55555. So
Let's go.
I don't want to sound greedy, okay? I don't want to sound greedy, all right? But at the same time, I do want to sound greedy for the kids. If we reach today 66666 at the end of this day, that would be, I mean, that would nail it down, right?
Yeah, I think it would. In 6,500 last time, right? And I think just because we're so caring for our OCD viewers, you know.
Yeah.
It'd be wrong not to end there at least. You know?
Exactly.
And we see
thank you so much.
Player going into precipice. Good luck, Asus. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, so now it's getting really interesting. Precipice is a really, really enemy-filled dungeon. Bender here, still in Carrier Manor, had to get out, but unfortunately for him, he got the Grace already. Otherwise, he would have had to do the entire first part again. Here on Asus, we have a Golem, which is really good. This enemy here usually aggros, but since it's a Golem, he doesn't.
That's good.
That is very fortunate because usually you want to clear out those enemies very, very slowly because they have scripted aggro when you get onto the elevator. And if you are on an elevator with an enemy, you're getting hit. But this is not like the bad part of Precipice. This is actually the good part. Like the second part of Precipice is one of the reasons why we banned Leveling Vigor. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah.
Asus just pulled out his katana and by accident pressed attack and was able to aim at the wall and not at the enemy in front of him. And now he needs to wait again. We have Tom fighting Patches now with a different weapon. Right. So basically what he's doing, he's waiting for Patches to spit so he can backstab him. It's a really good strat. And our first boss fight on Bender.
Ooh,
Royal Dragonkin Soldier.
Ooh, good.
Let's see how he's gonna deal with that.
Headshots. Also, Dragon King does have a hitbox for spawning in. And Bender read it actually really well because he probably knew that something is gonna spawn.
There's a stagger! Mr. Not one on the hit. Mr. Repost as well. To be fair though, really difficult repost to take.
Yeah, that repost is very tricky to get. Oh, that's a Dragon Kingdom Nextella.
Oh, that one's a little scarier.
That one has a scream attack with no tell. It doesn't do damage, so it has no tell.
And another $25 from Lucy Fitzpatrick. Thank you so much. That means another drop weapon right now.
Thank you, Lucy.
Looks like Bender's Doing well. I haven't seen the
Oh,
screen
Bender
yet.
gets hit. Nice
Oh!
caster curse. Nice caster curse.
Oh!
Literally the
That's
moment you say it, Monty.
Yeah.
Remember how I mentioned
so
like
powerful.
a scream attack like 20 seconds ago?
Yeah.
It doesn't do damage, but still gets you hit. Yep, that was cool.
Well, I got Academy Glintstone out of that. Wow. That's Bender now at 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I'm just saying, it's a little unfortunate that the river lions are just up by 1.
You know what's fortunate though? You know what's fortunate? We are only $39 away for the $300 extra bosses incentive.
Ooh,
Only
all right.
$39, guys. And for each team, they have to do Suermoke and Esker. Like one of the team players has to do Suermoke, the other one has to do Esker. I really like how Ace is here using the Dragon Katana. It's a really good weapon for Hitless. You have range, you have bleed, you have damage. It's pretty good. I see Tom recently using that weapon a lot when he gets it. And he's entering now that dangerous part Numa was talking about earlier.
Yep. Those melee Ashes of War on like melee weapons are probably the best thing you can get. Like that's just the best you can find. Specifically, the best one is Sacred Relic Sword, the weapon you get from Elden Beast. You probably can guess why.
Yeah, just kind of destroy everything in your path from a ridiculous distance too.
Any
shot from his ass.
Oh, Aces, yeah, I know. I just see it from chat saying it. Aces is hiding the Dragon Katana in the second slot and always puts it away right away in case there's a weapon drop happening. That's smart. I mean, that's okay. They can do that. It is definitely a smart player.
They have to play around, chat's, willingness to help kids. So
yeah. It's funny because so far these players are literally the worst with trying to find loopholes. I just want to say that every other player so far was fine with everything happening, but these guys are always like, what about if I do that?
Yeah, everyone's been like a good sport. They're like, well, shucks. And these guys are like, hold on.
And then Bender's cheating, trying to drop anything else, and says after when he calls out, well, I tried. That's insane.
Well, you gotta understand, right? We're hitless runners. That's in our mentality. We exploit the fuck out of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. $5 coming in from Tana. Thank you so much for the $5 saying, love the stream. Keep up the good work and stay awesome. Thank you so much. You stay awesome too. Thank you.
That's right. You're more awesome.
You're more awesome. Exactly.
No, you're amazing. Yay.
Please also please give all the players as well as back then the Night Rain and now as always a follow with !player. You can get their link as well as the co-commentators here, Monty and Numa joining in. Please give them a follow as well, just so everyone is covered. And in case there's some questioning about the lineup, we had some technical difficulties. That's why Numa is right now commentating and Tom is stopping in to play. And yeah, we're raising money for Games for Love, a non-profit charity organization that is trying to ease suffering for kids all around the world. And Stacked Like Pancakes is dropping in with $40 saying, Aces right hand twice. I mean, I don't know. We cannot cheat around that actually. But we can make them drop double the weapon. No, you know what? Let's make them drop a weapon and be heavy roll for 3 minutes. Why not? Let's just do both.
I like that. It just
why not more? One more for Emma. Drop weapon, heavy roll, and let them know that we reached the $300 and that one player has to do Suermoke and the other one has to do Esker.
Beautiful.
I love it. Well done, everyone. The $300 stretch goal has been achieved.
People clap in chat for everyone.
Let's go. Clappies, people clap, all of it.
Also, really smart plays here from Azas. Was Pumpkinhead blocking his way, so he swept him with a sleep pod. Very smart and sneaky, and gets through precipice hitless. That was a little bit sketch, if I do say so myself.
I can't believe that he made it through a precipice without a hit. He's still hitless.
Yeah, have you seen that throw the fucking elevator?
Dude, what is he doing?
Christ.
Oh wait. Oh, Knight's Calf is Makar. That is for free. I should have not said that, but it is for free.
Oh, it's totally for free. He will not get hit right here. It's for free.
I just wanted to say that what Aces just said that Tom got recently hit by that. If a Knight Calf is just standing still and you shoot him like that, he can turn around and insta attack you. But luckily for Aces, he was far away enough. Holy, and I think he just had to drop his katana. I think he just discarded his katana.
It's just you and the monkey mace, as we like to call it. I love doing the two-handed charged R2 on that thing. We just call it.
Oh, that's heavy roll. Right. Look at heavy roll.
To be fair,
this is a nightmare situation.
Not really the worst boss you can have her on. Still pretty rough.
That's gonna be tough now. I mean, to be fair though, I'm just getting slowly a little bit worried for Linear Lake Divers because I know we are only 1 hour in and they still have 1 hour and 40 minutes. But I mean, I know they only have to get to Leyndell and then Morgoth and Suamok and everything, but I don't know. I feel like they have to, get a bit quicker. And Aces just got hit. Aces got hit. Tom got hit too.
That is
3 to, and Bender got hit too as well. It's 3-3 now.
Oh man,
that is most definitely Fat Roll's fault.
Yeah, it's just all the
Fat Roll's $30. That would be so rough if these players had to keep doing that, you know?
Yeah, that would be really rough.
Oh, he got the knockoff. This is big. Right in the gut.
In the gut. Yep, that's definitely what we call that.
That's definitely what everyone else says, not anywhere else.
Yeah, that is gut. That is gut.
Right in the stomach, the belly, the tummy, if you will.
We have another $20 by Human Veil. Means another drop a weapon.
Left or right. If you do right now,
choose.
you can take out katanas on both. Yeah, both the river lines. Not that I would want them because I love them, you know.
Right.
So that means by the way, the 3 minutes for the heavy roll just went out, so they don't have to heavy roll anymore, but they have to drop a weapon.
Oh my gosh! You know what? If I were these players, if I were in their shoes, I would be listening as hard as possible for somebody to enter the call, and so I can switch immediately. Well, yes, please. What would you like? Oh yeah, no problem. The right hand, yeah.
I was bare-fisting this entire time. What do you mean?
Setting up like a macro where you just press one button and just switch all the weapons in like a second.
Referee jump scare.
All right. Autos unlocked in one hit. That is actually pretty good. All things considered.
You know what we should do is if we think that's going to happen, maybe we tell them, like, so we get it, like, okay, right hand, and before the ref jumps in, they have to say, like, hey, Tom, you got to drop the dragon katana.
The thing is, I think the players are getting slowly worried that they're running out of weapons, but at the same time, I'm just gonna say find more. I mean, they have auto upgrade, no requirements. They literally just can pick up any weapon and use it. So
simply don't get hit, 5-head.
Yeah, simply be faster. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate with that gargoyle, Tom.
Oh, the imp. Tom is running.
Those guys are menaces.
There's a question in chat. How many Great Runes do they need per team? So each player needs 2 Great Runes to enter Leyndell. That's the only condition. They don't have to fight unique Great Runes or anything like that. They just need to find 2 each player. So they can even find the same ones just to enter Leyndell. We're getting closer to the 666 as well. I like that.
I guess they're where's the second? Because I'm looking at their individual streams right now. And shout out Bender being the only one that has the Great Rune overlay up. But it looks like, with Azaz now being in Leyndell, Altus Plateau here, it looks like they've found their second one.
No, not necessarily. He just found Eporia though, +4, not bad. No. I mean, he just went through the precipice, right, to get to Altus. I'm pretty sure they still need to find a second Great Rune.
When you say Leyndell, like actually like Leyndell, like not Alt. Okay.
Yeah. Like after DTS, the door is closed basically until they find 2.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay. So you're like the way that the game actually works.
Exactly. Okay, exactly. Nice, but the Great Runes. Oh my God, Adasis is a dog. He used to. Oh, not a dog. I mean, a birdie. He gets hit and dies.
Oh, and he died anyway.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Holy! So he used the stepping off torrent iframes to dodge the first one, but then unfortunately misrolled and died on the bird. I don't know why I said dog, whatever.
I cannot
They're all dogs.
Overstate how many times that exact situation happened to me. I fucking hate those birds.
And they know for Hitless, they are genuinely the worst. Or one of the worst.
Look, if a turtle can be a dog, that bird can also be a dog. That's just how Elden Ring works.
Yeah.
Exactly.
To be fair though, this is true from chat. Hey, if you die in one hit, you can get hit one more, right? That's a good thing.
The math checks out.
Now we have Tommy here with the Dragon Scale Blade and Makar, which is a Knight's Calf, and I think Tom thinks right now, oh, thank God it's not Plassy.
Yeah, imagine.
Thank God it's not Meteor.
Interesting choice of weaponry here by Azaz. He's using the Smith Grip Cirque. So generally there are 2 types of fights on Hitless runs. There are DPS fights and there are poise fights. For some bosses you want to poise break them as quickly as possible, and for some bosses you just want to nuke them down with raw damage. That is why on my Hitless run, like the all Great Runes, I use Serpent Hunter for poise. Oh no!
How is he getting hit by a Knight's Calf? I mean, I don't want to front Tom right now, man. Come on, man. Like, just fucking dog.
Hey,
dude.
they've
remember when they said that boss is for free? Good times.
Tom is just playing for the. Oh, and he dies!
Second one. That was honestly,
dude. He's throwing for the Leonia Lake Divers.
Greasy.
No, he's doing what he said he was gonna do.
Oh no!
I'm so sad.
My man is on a mission.
I feel like we know caster cursing. I feel like he's throwing on purpose.
I'm gonna have stern words with him when he jumps back in this call.
It's right now 6-3. 6 hits to 3 hits. Leonia Lake Divers are pretty much ahead right now. And he just buffs and dies again. There's the 5th hit for Tom.
Oh my gosh, Tom's
throwing. To be fair, we gotta say this really quick. Tom went live early, plus already did 4 Night Rain races and was actually planning on ending there, right?
Yeah.
To be fair.
On top of that, filled in last second.
At the same time, Nico's been streaming already for 7 hours himself, so it checks out left and right.
That is,
and he's still hitless.
And Bender gets hit. He got rotten by the flower in the academy, which is unfortunate.
Oh.
Yeah. If you get status effect buildup, that's all fine and good. But as soon as you get procced, it starts dealing damage, and therefore it's a hit.
Can we also just marvel at how much of a machine Dino is? Still at 0. Oh, but there's a rough enemy. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Christ. Oh my god, fantastic. Come on, man.
Oh man, that was well, okay.
I'm marveling so hard right now. You don't even know.
I'm so powerful. My hands are emanating with power right now. Oh god.
But yeah, think about Dina. Dina doesn't know a whole lot about Elden Ring or about any of the games outside of the perspective or any percent runs.
Mm-hmm.
Really, he is the Hitless runner to the bone. He is the God runner. He just does the same thing over and over again, and he does it very well.
Yeah,
that's why he doesn't have.
He just recently pulled off like a really insane run, right? Doing level 1 hitless God run, right?
Exactly. And the thing about Dina, he might not know a whole lot about how the game works or what enemies there are or how he's supposed to deal with them. But his playstyle is just so goddamn safe. He just doesn't get hit. He just doesn't get hit.
He was put on the third for what? Oh, he got hit again! That was you this time.
That was me. I'll take the blame.
And the second one, and he got hit again. He can't jump over. And the third one, he just took 3 hits.
Oh my god, what is going on? I was just on a very small 1 minute break, and I come back to Nico having 1,000,000 hits.
Oh no.
Listen.
Who's Casa cursing? Chat, be honest.
I would give up on Stormveil at this point. That is so bad.
In the commentator seat is very limited. Okay.
Wait, we got from 5656 Pog. I dollared $11.01 donation for the 565656 total race. Let's go!
Let's go!
So chat. Our goal now for today, for at least for this race to reach 6,000. So we get the next milestone, which is me doing a 100% Elden Ring randomizer challenge. And for the entire day is 66666. I mean, it gotta happen. It needs to happen.
It's 69 for 20.
It's there. It's on the table. It's possible.
It is possible. $1,010.10 are missing. So if we can get a quick 1,000. You know what would be funny? If someone would now drop $1,000. Just, in one donation.
All of the players would have to drop every single item in their inventory.
Actually, that's what we're gonna do. If now someone donates $1,000, they have to drop every single weapon they own.
Interesting. That sounds...
Tom froze. I'm sorry for that. I'm trying to get that back. There's some technical difficulties here, right, for the past time a little bit, and I hope it's fine now. He's still lagging. I don't know what is going on. Let me try to lower this here a little bit. There we go. I hope it works now. Thank you, chat, for pointing out. The hits are fine. It's player accountability. It's okay. I think they've been counting this somewhat correct, so it is okay. Don't worry too much about that, chat.
Yeah, generally the double hits can be counted as one.
Going on now with Tom? Why is it now lagging? It worked the entire time. I have to lower.
Oh no!
See now it's happening again. It's so weird, right?
Yeah. Oh no.
Is it maybe because I'm screen sharing something? Let me maybe turn that off.
Yeah, maybe. Looked like that.
Jesus' memory of racing out of Radon to go to Caramel. Interesting.
You got Euphoria as well. And we also see another fight happening right now with the Crystallion. Luckily, these things can kind of just... What did he do the whip for? That was just for swag points.
Just sheer disrespect.
Yeah. I'm so good. This is why they call me the Great Bender, okay?
1 second, chat. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to make this work right now, but we do have some technical difficulty here with this 4 streams open. It's crazy that earlier, oh my God, we just got some heavy donations in. We got $33 by Fredno saying, had to do 33, but although all people have a heavy roll, this is targeted at aces, so everyone else is caught in the crossfire. Heavy roll for everyone, and at the same time $50, so everyone also has to memory of grace right now. Doing the time warp saying, always nice to see hellish rando settings. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. Yeah,
wow, guys, thank you so much. That's another $80 just poof out of nowhere, and that's awesome. Right now, a big rat is being attacked on Bender's screen.
Hold on.
We have the spiral. We have the spiral DLC thingy. I don't even know what you call these things, but these have to be the biggest menace in the game. They have to be, right?
They are. Fortunately, they are pretty rare. Also, we were about to see a pretty nice piece of tech over at Bender. He went into that corner, right? And from that corner, you can zoom in with your bow to see if the item is rare or not. So you know if it's a great rune or not without actually going there.
Okay.
Okay, chat, I'm not sure what to do. Internet is slowly dying here. You know?
Do you have a disconnection prevention? Maybe just do like a quick restart.
Of what?
Just like the stream, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna change anything. Like, I'm not sure right now what tanks anything so hard that this doesn't work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to look at all things if I can close anything that will make things easier, but it's just Tom, the only one now loading the entire time. I don't know what to do.
Oh, Montage, we could turn off our cameras. That would probably make his internet life a little bit.
Why is he now?
Yeah,
it just started randomly, right? It was working now the entire time.
Yeah, I'll turn it back on whenever we got that.
Oh my God, it's not getting better.
Draw out the race on Paint Live. Cosmic, you cooked. That's what the people will need. All right, so he's like right here. Crap, I have to erase that now. He warped.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, chat. It's I lowered already the quality. I cannot go much lower. It's just infinite buffering right now.
Yeah, what you guys can do, especially if you have two monitors. Oh no, he's right now. Tino's getting like random bubbles out of nowhere. If you guys are having any troubles seeing some of this, you can definitely still main monitor the main stream, and you can get the commentary. But also, if you just want to see up to date play, there's also the multi stream link as well.
Yeah, and you can watch Tom on the other hand on his stream as well. Unfortunately, it's just keep buffering right now. I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah, thank you for being patient, everyone. We're working on it.
Yeah.
God damn.
And just as a reminder, your donations still have so much impact on this game. I've already seen Dino look into the camera and yell some stuff, so it's working, guys. It's working.
Dino, please just go main gate. I beg of you. just don't even go there. I swear. Please.
Let me try to lower some qualities in general. I'm just gonna lower some qualities and hope it helps. We're just gonna go lower with everyone and see if that helps in any way right now. It doesn't look like it does. I hope it's still fine to watch right now. It's still infinite loading. I don't know what to do.
Maybe put him on the YouTube. He's streaming on the YouTube too.
Tom, yeah, I checked already. Tom is not streaming on YouTube right now. I think he just quickly turned on the stream from Twitch.
That is
a couple extra steps.
Still looks good. Yeah, I guess. But I cannot do anything against the infinite loading right now. It just started again. It was earlier as well when we started the Hitless thing. Numa, why did you bring so many technical difficulties with you today? What is?
I am sorry that I was unfortunately born in a country that doesn't respect the free internet. Okay.
Bro immediately went for like, yeah, it's my country. I see what it is.
All right,
It
we got
literally is.
$50 from
discriminatory, huh?
Squignado and $50 from Anonymous. So that means
Hey!
Memory of Grace. I guess we're just gonna do it once.
Sure.
You know what? Let's do one heavy roll and one like for 3 minutes and one Memory of Grace. So this whole thing makes sense.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. And you know what's also really, really awesome? We are very, very close to our next stretch goal, everyone. Which that is, of course, Zoodle doing a 100% Rando Elden Ring challenge, where he has to get it's every Great Rune, right? Before being able to beat the game, or 5 or 7, or either way. But he's going to turn off bias like completely, which, if I'm using my terminology here correctly, that means every single item in the game can be a check for one of these Great Runes.
Exactly.
So you guys are extremely close to that right now. A little under $200, about 160 roughly. So just saying that stretch goal is close to being completed. And then once we hit the 6K and you guys get that incentive, also it gets us closer to our 66666, which would mean that we would be beating last year, which would be so huge.
Yes, and $6,000 is a lot of money, and that's a lot of Nintendos for kids.
That's true.
right.
It's a good
Especially
thing.
new Switch 2, right?
Exactly. Yeah, sick kids gotta play Mario Kart. What can I say?
So we have now 4 hits on Aces, 5 hits on Tom, 5 hits on Bender, and 7 hits on Nico, which brings 9 hits in total for Redmane Riverlines and 12 hits for the Leonia Lake Divers. It's all still open though. We are only 1 hour and 25 minutes in. We're probably gonna make this race a little bit shorter because we also started later. So there's pretty much only 1 hour and 5 minutes left for this race, and we should let the players know that.
Yeah, we're getting close up there. Right now, we see Bender fighting the Rot Avatar, and yeah, it's doing this on heavy roll as well. But I mean, look, just crushed that thing right there. So didn't make too much of a difference. What an Elden Ring out into another one. That's something.
The infamous
2 avatars.
Rotten Avatar duo.
Yeah. The first one was a warm up.
Remember how I mentioned the insta spawn hitbox that Bender narrowly avoided on Dragonkin? Yeah, he just got hit by that.
Wait, what if it's like with the Renala? You know, it's the same avatar. It's just phase 2. You know, because normally you fight Renala there in both phases.
It's the evolved one.
GG's though, he got it. Is he gonna get a Great Rune? No Great Rune. Okay, he got the discounted Palace key though, so maybe.
Discounted Palace key is still.
Maybe that's it. And it seems like that Tom's stream now is working, right, guys? I'm not touching anything anymore. I'm scared.
Looks good on my end.
Yeah, everything looks great.
Let's hope it stays like that.
Lightning damage on Dragonkin is rough. Come on, Azaz, you can do that. You fought this guy.
Oh, Hazaz!
Azaz died!
How?
What is that hitbox?
That was...
Holy!
If he had a VTuber model, it would make its own expression a scream on that one. At least I would be.
He just kind of died of old age. What the hell was that hitbox? God damn.
Oh, we have Abductor Virgin Duo here on Nico. I'm not sure if he got hit because he's losing it. He has a little bit less HP, so maybe he got hit.
He's at 7 now.
Abductor Virgin Duo is not too easy. If you have lightning, it's really easy, but I mean, he's dealing really good damage. But he needs to be careful. Oh, the other one is coming!
Angle stick.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah.
Okay, good hits.
Oh, and Panther is getting invaded. Hello.
Oh,
That's what
and
we
he's
were talking
whipping.
about.
That's what the whip was for.
Ooh, that's the
Nice.
purpose of the whip. We got it. We got one thing that whips are good for. Specifically, this invade without table.
Ace is doing here right now a really good job dodging all these attacks from Dragonkin, but I think Dragonkin is now freaking out. 8 hits on Nico.
Phase 2 is rough. Phase 2 is rough.
How do you miss that? Okay, he's back. They're getting so many golden seeds. Oh no.
Wait, did we see what Bender got out of the chest?
Did not, but I'm sure chat saw
Chat,
that.
what did Bender get out of the discarded palace key chest? GG's on Azes, beating Loretta. Very nice.
Nice. Well done.
And now Aces got to go through the academy, the exact thing that Bender just went through, which is really dangerous. Like essentially, they are pretty much even right now in terms of game progression. It's just Tom and Aces chose to do Precipice first and then go for Legacy Dungeons. Meanwhile, Bender and Nico did their respective Legacy Dungeons first, and now they're going Precipice. I personally opt for the first option because I think that makes a little bit more sense. You get a little bit more extra items before going to the actual dangerous part of the run. The only thing you gotta do is to go through Precipice, but I guess that's just a discrepancy in strategies, huh?
I just got the information also from chat. The Harlech Tree half was in the chest. That's why Bender also got invaded.
Oh,
that's rough.
That means the Azas is wasting so much time because he went
Yeah.
to carry a manor in order to fight the Glintstone Key. And now he's going into the academy, which we know is the complete waste of time.
Yep, he's doing the entire academy now where there's nothing, and they have only 1 hour left right now.
Oh no!
I mean, with 1 hour, surely because the vast majority of it will be set up, right?
Wait.
Surely we can do more, God.
Hold on. No, it is still doable under one condition. I think what Tom has got to do right now is to go to Radon because Stormveil didn't have a great rune. Academy didn't have a great rune. So if Tom goes to Radon right now, gets a great rune off of that boss. He saves the Azas from the Academy torture, and they finish in time.
I need to say something really quick. Tom is right now killing Grail, which gives him like 60,000 souls or even more. Guys, if you set up that Memory of Grace, remember what he said? He said if someone gets sniped of Memory of Grace, he's gonna donate the same money.
Ooh, he did say that right before he
say
started
that.
this match.
So if someone right now lines up as soon as Tom kills Grail and his Memory of Grace, that would be perfect.
You gotta get your quick draws in, you know, like that revolver is looking pretty nice. Just
sure
pull it
is.
out. Be the best slingshot you were meant to be, Chet. Just with PayPal instead of the revolver.
And the most evil thing about that actually is that he doesn't get a second chance. Like with Grail's dead, right? And he's actually really easy enemies to kill you to get Grail's down. So I mean, to be fair though, Tom said that. Tom said he's gonna match the money for a nice Memory of Grace snipe. So I'm just saying.
Right,
and there's the kill. There's the Grail kill. We got $160 from Max 3.
Go,
Memory of Grace right now. Quick.
Go.
And we got $6,000, which is the next milestone.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. and Tom is just waiting and he can't believe it.
Oh my
Oh no!
Sniped
Yes!
immediately. Yeah.
Let's
You
go! Let's
You
go!
are-
That was perfect! Oh my
You-
god. Thank you so much, X3, for another $160.
Yeah, that was so good.
That is insane.
You can be proud of yourself, X3. Got that big iron on your hip. Got that big iron in your hip. You are a legend.
Sniped. So
And we just
good.
reached $6,000, which means I will have to do an Elden Ring, a randomizer challenge with Great Runes being technically everywhere, and I have to find them all. So can't wait for that 3-week challenge.
Dude, you were gonna pull the hair out of your head.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy. Watch out me missing items. Like, you know. I have a question, Monty. So we reached 6,000 as a milestone. What's the next milestone?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So the next milestone that we get at $8,000, Zoodle will do a 24-hour stream with games that chat wants him to play. So, you know, if it's Doki Doki Literature Club, it is what it is, you know?
It's gonna be a list actually of 24 games. So I will play each game for 1 hour.
Well, you know, and you in chat, you guys get the ability to choose what our boy plays here.
Please don't make me play like Fortnite or something. Oh my god.
You can Hitless, Doki Doki. I believe in you.
We've
Hitless,
already seen
Doki
2
Doki.
for.
What would be really bad to play? Like, honestly though, like really bad. Like, I don't know.
Really bad? Cuphead.
Cuphead?
tried
No,
that.
that would be fine. Let's chill.
Cuphead would be fine.
Yeah.
Cuphead with someone, with Monty. that is hell. I did that.
Dude,
brain
Aces
was
is just.
like,
Oh,
"Oh,
Jesus got hit. Dude, he's sprinting through this.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only strategy you got available to you in the academy. And if you get through that, that's honestly pretty good. Like, one hit is not bad at all here. For some of these sections, like Stormvale, Main Gate, or Academy, just making it through, honestly, it just take it. Do not complain.
Yeah.
Like, primarily Academy
That's actually
and
true.
Stormvale come to mind.
If I have to play Valorant, oh my god, man. Oh my fucking
Valorant.
God. Ugh.
Yeah. And make sure chat is on so your teammates can say nice, sweet things to you.
Yeah. Dude, I can't
Whispers
believe.
with
So wait, that
nothing
means when
in
Tom later comes on here, we're gonna tell him that exactly what he said happened, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know? And
I mean,
I'm really excited that happened, you know, just simply because he's obviously, you know, throwing, you know, on red lines, which is just truly insane to me. But
Seems like
Get
Bender
hit by the
got another
girl.
hit here.
Yeah, Bender did get another hit, and also Tom got another hit for running into the Kaled Crow.
Oh
which,
yeah.
like,
So
Thank
Tom
you.
is now
Like-
going to go like towards Stormvale, where I think was no Great Rune as well. Right?
Yes, but he might get saved from the Abductor versions by Asus finishing up the Academy, which seems like he's relatively close to doing.
Yeah, but I thought there was no Great Rune, right?
Yes, what I think most likely the Great Rune is gonna be on Radan.
Yeah, I have a feeling too.
So-
I feel like Radan is the player. Yeah, definitely. So this means, basically, Aces and Tom right now kind of wasting their time, but they don't know. Nico and Ben are doing the right thing right now. They still have to get to Altus, so get through this precipice. We are having right now 11 hits on the Red Main River Lions, and and Ben got another hit. 14 hits on the Leonia Lake Divers. Once again, chat, if for each boss each player is missing that is mandatory to the end, they're getting extra 10 hits. So that would now include Suramok and Esker. So they need to be really, really quick. If I would be them, I would do DTS just in case, you know, to get like one mandatory boss out. And then,
Yeah.
just, I guess for a missing Great Rune, they would also just get 10 hits, even though maybe the Great Rune is like 3 bosses away. I don't know. But yeah, we will see. We will see. I mean, they still have now, a little bit less than 1 hour. It's like 52 minutes left, I would say. Around 52 minutes, maybe a little bit more.
It is still absolutely doable. If they go to Radon very quickly, which Azas is very close to doing, they should be able to make that in time, at least to Morgoth, because the capital takes like half an hour at most. Oh, look at that. Azaz doesn't have cookies, so he's throwing rocks to distract the NPC.
Yeah.
He literally threw a rune fragment.
Hey, whatever works.
That's true.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Remember how Azas left this pumpkin head in Precipice? Bender is opting for a little bit of a different approach, and it seems like it's working just as well. His Pumpkinhead seems a little bit confused. just a little bit. But it seems very lost.
He's having a moment, yeah.
He's like kind of stuck there. It would be really annoying if they would need to drop their weapons right now, right? Especially that bow. Guys, once again, he has the bow hidden on his right hand. Not bad from Bender. Guys, you can actually, if you donate $20, choose in the comment left or right hand if you want to.
Yes, indeed. Azas is not gonna hit to the Nerdy Avatar. He's one of the best citizens to ever roam this game. He's not gonna get hit.
Surely not.
No, absolutely not.
And job done, but he's gonna do it again.
Intriguing.
Do it again. There it is. It's Pure Avatar, Queen of the Full Moon, nonetheless, right?
Bender and Nika are not going for the YOLO approach that worked out well for Azas and Tom. They're gonna try to slowly clear these enemies out, and what they're gonna do about the troll.
There's a really good question. Can we donate to help or only to suffer? Yeah, actually only suffer. And I want to say this again. If there ever is gonna someone with a $1,000 donation, these players have to drop all their weapons they have. Everything. And they need to get out and need to find new ones.
So if you think these hits are a little too low for your liking,
Yep. Make them suffer more. Because in the end, it's all for the kids, and by that I mean it. We're raising money for Games for Love, a non-profit charity organization, raising money, creating sustainable lives for children and easing suffering. They literally bring consoles into hospitals and other facilities all around the world, and really just trying to make that kids can be kids. And distraction therapy to lower anxiety and other things is really impactful in a life of just one kid that is in a hospital. So every single dollar counts. You can find the donation webpage on !donate. That is a Tiltify webpage where you can donate. You guys can also check out the Games for Love webpage if you guys want to just read what they're doing. And also feel free to check out the, what was it called again? The webpage charitynavigator.org. That one, you guys can just check out what their ranking is, and just to the credibility of that organization, because I know that some people have a little bit of a feeling of, if I donate, does the money really get to the kids? And with Games for Love, you can be 100% sure it will get to the kids. Get that all out.
This group is legit.
Yep, that's what the charity picker is there for, right? And I'm pretty sure the charity navigator is it?
Azas, I mean.
Oh,
Azas stuck on that thing.
We got 2 hits.
I get it again. 2 hits for Azas.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Mr. Jack Frampton, thank you so much for the $10. Really appreciate it.
Wait, that means the Liurnia Lake Divers are up by 1 now, just because of that one exchange.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair though, in 1
changes
hour
so
with the
quickly.
frequency of fights now happening, everything can happen, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh! Never mind, it's an even game.
Oh.
Oh, Nico unfortunately died here on the Knight's Calf.
You gotta be careful. I always found peculiar how Aggie fought Knight's Cavs on his Hitless runs. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Knight's Cavalry is the most populated boss in the entire game. There are 12 of those. 12 in the entire game, which means you're gonna be seeing them a lot in random.
That is true. That is true.
So the way he fought them is by waiting for one particular attack.
Oh, again.
And just over and over and over and over.
Yeah, it was like the jump attack, right? And then you jump into it or something. Yeah.
But that's the thing, like, that makes sense in Hitless. In Hitless, usually you want to take your time. It's usually not a speedrun, a marathon. But this is a little bit different here, right? These players are right now on high pressure. They have pretty much 45 minutes left.
Tom's at the Fire Knight.
Get stuff done.
Yes. They are a little bit of a time crunch.
Oh, Aces is going for Radan now. Tom is still in here in Stormvale. Let's see if Radan has a great one. I think no one fought Radan yet, right?
I'm pretty sure it's the first one. Yeah.
Let's see who it is.
Aces face checked it, but he memory graced out.
Rilana.
Oh, that explains why he memory upgraded out.
Oh,
the thing is though, with Radan's Arena, in Radan's Arena, it is the easiest arena in the game. Can anybody guess why?
Why is that? It's just infinite running, or you can put them off the ledge, or?
Nope. The boys.
Right. Yeah.
The real treasure you always find in a Hitless run. Maybe the real Hitless or friends you made along the way.
That has infinite range. What the heck?
Yeah, these you need to be careful with the glint blades. That's very dangerous. From Milana.
But he got the summon out, and now he's pelting her from range, which is, I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna do for the majority of the fight.
Yeah, that makes sense, definitely.
Because that is objectively the best way of going around it.
So after Radan, technically what other checks there are is, for Aces especially, the Underground in Nokron, where there's the Mimic, Valiant Gargoyles, and Regal Ancestor Spirit. Technically also normal Ancestor Spirit. Yeah, it's 17-17 right now, right? It's interesting.
Yeah, it is. Oh, no, it's 17-18.
Oh yeah, yep. Nico just got another hit.
Nico's counter was not set for double digits. I tested this during practice, and I learned my lesson pretty fucking quick. you got to account for double digits, Nico.
There's a good idea from Emma actually. When there's only 30 minutes left and they still haven't found the great one, we're gonna give them a hint where it is. So that way, maybe we're gonna get them into Leyendell.
I
think this is actually scary being on horseback for Azaz, because I mean, if Rilana just throws out a projectile, he's got to be on it to make sure he gets off that thing.
He is gonna use the Torrent iframes to iframe the singular wave, and he can outrun the glint blades, so he's pretty much fine. And he's also looking for another summon right now, because they respawn after a set period of time. So he's gonna be looking for a guy to summon and then continue pelting her with arrows, because that is the safest way of going around it.
Tom just took out one of the Lion Warriors. Those are scary.
There's one thing I just wanted to say though. If now Aces finds the Great Rune, I'm not sure if we should give them a hint, because then that would be kind of not fair towards Team Redmayne, right? I mean, they took their time to find it.
That is true. But if he doesn't, we gotta finish this up somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also, thank you so much, Mr. Jack Frampton, for the $10. I don't know if we called that out yet or not, but
we did,
really
yeah.
appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Still.
Nice. Hey, thanks again. Get double thanks. Yeah, just still bowing down.
Exactly. That's what Hinted is all about, right? It's not your standard balls to the walls difficulty challenge, right? You gotta use the best tools available to you, even though it might seem a little bit boring.
Oh my gosh, those attacks were so close.
That is why off-meta runs are so cool, because you essentially take the best tools away and you gotta do it with suboptimal stuff.
Oh, he got it!
Oh, one hit too many. But honestly, not getting one shot against Rinoa, that is actually good. That is actually really good. I mean, she's dying slowly, but she's dying.
She's getting there, yeah. Let's see. So right now, Tom is making his way through Stormvale, and it looks like the Lake Divers are now they're like, all right, where else are we looking? Let's go around Altus, which is such a larger part of the map.
Because of the time crunch that you said, Zudo, like the DTSs that require pause, I'm very curious if Bender is going to do DTS right now, or is he just gonna check the merchant and run away?
Yeah, I'm curious too. I feel like it would be very important. Oh, and Nico just died on the bird. Aces died earlier too. Yeah, I think the merchant as well as checking DTS is very important, because time's getting really, really, really short here for them. They have only 1 hour. No, sorry, 40 minutes left.
Thing I used to do during my runs is
got hit again.
Things I used to do on my Hitless runs is go to DTS straight away after going to Autos. Not because it's an easy boss per se, but because it is a very open arena with a very convenient wedge nearby.
Yeah.
So you could just cheese most of the stuff, especially with range damage.
No, he rolled back into it. He got hit again.
Oh. Honestly, for Ilana, it is still not bad at all. Like 3 hits is fine for this boss. He's gonna go melee.
He's just going in.
Rolana's
fighting her demons right now.
Oh my god, Jesus! What you gotta do me like this? My heart.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, dude! What is the summon doing? He's just chilling there, walking. Look at this.
He's watching the show just like we are.
Oh, the jump at the end! God damn!
God, that's so
Great
sick.
GG's!
Oh yeah, okay. But wait, that means now no hint, right? Because otherwise it would just not be fair. Or should we? I don't know.
No, we should not. Okay, I'm Redmayne. I cannot speak on that matter.
No, I'll be honest.
Maybe instead of at 30 minutes, we do it at like 20.
I don't know. I feel like at this point I wouldn't even get any hints anymore. I mean, Radan is pretty obvious. Like I don't know if you haven't checked anything.
Yeah, that is a major remembrance boss. That is fair. That's not the most obscure spot it could go.
Yeah, let's not give them a hint. It would just not be fair for the Redmanes if we now tell Leonia. Oh, by the way, there's a great one.
Yeah, they gotta go through. They gotta go through. Fred is mentioning my Malenia strat, which was throwing Smith Grip Shield at her repeatedly, which scared a good half of the entire Hitless community because nobody has done that before. But I mean that worked, right? It's about using tools.
If the shoe fits.
Exactly. If it works, it ain't stupid, right?
All right, so we have Euphoria versus Deathrite Bird.
That is a little bit. That might seem like an excellent choice, but honestly, like the most damage on the Euphoria is actually physical, so it's not as ideal as some of the alternatives, like a holy great hammer that he has been using. And honestly, I'm surprised he's using that.
Why is now Tom not going straight for Radahn? Is he like thinking, maybe Mount Gelmir, just so he doesn't have to fight Relana because it took so long?
Maybe?
I don't know. I feel like it's a bit scary.
I'm really not sure.
I think it makes. Oh, dude, Deathrite Bird is also rough right now, honestly.
Yeah.
It is insane.
I think he's trying to get like, correct me if I'm wrong, Numa, but the buff that you get from the continuous hits on Euphoria, that is holy damage, right?
That is holy damage, yes. But where on earth in Elden Ring are you gonna get the 7 hits in a row? Am I right? Like
Fair.
That is just not the game that you do that in. Euphoria is nice. I like Euphoria a lot. I've used it myself, but
this attack.
Oh my god, Bender.
Oh. Okay. Aces has also a holy weapon now.
All right. Oh no!
The damage from Aces is amazing. Look at this.
Yeah, Sacred Blade. It's so good.
All right, he found Sacred Blade.
Yeah, that's Sacred Blade is not only good because of holy damage, but also he got scrapped.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's one hit. That counts as one hit. Sacred Blade is amazing, just not only because of holy damage, but also it deals extra damage. I think 100 almost, right? Against undead.
I think it is 50%. Yes.
How is the timer borked again? I didn't click anything. What the hell? What do I do?
Just use Mish timer as a reference.
I'm setting it up again, Chad. One second. Give you guys talk. I'm just setting this up again.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. So
I'm really not sure why Tom is not going for a Radahn here. Really not sure. And the Gelmir takes so long simply because you don't even get into Volcano Manor. You need the drawing room key. And that is not available currently. You don't have a drawing room key.
I think he's checking the merchant here, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's a merchant.
There is a merchant, but as we discussed earlier, the chances of merchant having a great rune are pretty low.
And watch Tom getting no one, because he has the Gommage Rose in his hand.
Oh, true.
Oh,
they have
dagger.
And
GG's.
No great rune. Aces is the first to enter Leyendell, everyone.
Let's go!
And these players have only 34 minutes left.
That is not a lot of time. That is really not a lot of time. I mean, depending on the fights, the capital is gonna take around 15 to 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the fights themselves take not too much time. But so you've done Rando Hitless, right?
Yeah.
What is the worst arena in the game? Just off the top of your head, for any percent.
You mean arena?
Yes, arena.
Yeah, Goldfrey is a horrible one, depending on what's
Goldfrey, exactly. The Golden Goldfrey's arena is probably the single biggest piece of. I'm sorry, but it is bad.
It's really bad. It's just
it is really bad.
It depends on what you get. So they can be lucky, of course, but since it's very small and everything, it can be pretty rough. I'm still not sure why Tom is now not going for. He didn't kill DTS. He's not going for the Radahn Great Rune, and they have only like 30 minutes left. And maybe they have to do Eska and Suarmo count as an extra boss.
I mean, he's pretty close to the drawing key check. Might as well check that.
I mean, I guess you're right. No, you're right.
And I think if he doesn't get a great rune off of that, which he's not going to, I don't think, because the randomizer logic only is supposed to have 2 great runes before Windell.
Insane skip by Aces, and he missed it.
Oh, he's going for the skip.
Yeah, he missed it, unfortunately. Nico's doing the same job right now. He's going to the manor for the checks. It's a little bit behind. You know what would be really rough right now? A Memory of Grace, dude. And he has to climb that entire mountain again, dude.
What a thrill. Snake Eater. Goddamn. I'm really surprised why Team Blue is not going for Radan, because Radan is probably one of the checks that I did the most. Simply because of how people fight it is.
It's interesting. We can definitely ask them later. And Tom? Red Rune, potential?
And...
Dude, he got a fireproof dried liver.
Huge.
That's not even a key item.
That negates fire damage. Huge.
He needs it for the lava.
For all the fire damage that he's taking.
We're so back.
God. That is insane.
Now he should go for Radan. Now he should go to Radan.
Yeah, go Radan. I mean, it's easy for us to say, oh, dude, Aces, you're just really messing up that skip there right now.
Hey, there is a simpler way. You know it is. You're just too proud to admit it. Just do the simpler. Come on, man. Just do it.
Nah.
Okay, he's doing it again.
Let him cook.
He's cooking? Nope, he's not cooking.
Oh.
$20 by Eeny Mini. Oopsie Aces drops his weapon. Yeah, everyone, not only... Why is everyone against Aces today? Everyone has to drop one of the weapons they have equipped right now. Any, actually.
And Zaz did a really good job just keeping out his crappy mace. Oh, left and right. Dino would also have to get up his...
Dude, Aces is just not getting that jump right now.
No, I believe.
Eeny Mini, thank you so much for the $20, of course. I really, really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That 666 is looking possible.
We just hit the 2 hours, 30 minutes left, and Nico going now for Radan.
Oh, Nico doesn't know how to fight him now.
Really
he never
close
fought her before in the Hitless run.
Nico hates Rilana, by the way.
I also do. like I played these 3 the other day, and I was like, it is really nice when you can hit the boss.
Yeah.
Like, and the boss doesn't immediately input rate you hitting them. That's I feel really like nice. I like that.
I feel like at this point though, Aces should just run through the fucking enemies.
Come on.
No.
Come on. It's
I think if he hits this skip, I think that's worthy of a donut.
Not hitting it just at all.
Okay, but the next one, if you first not succeed.
How many attempts is that now?
At this point, I'm gonna be pissed if he actually goes to the level. You can't stop while you're ahead. That's how gambling works.
Okay. Can I gamble, by the way, chat?
Exactly. 99% of gamblers
jokes.
Right before they hit it big, okay? 99. It's the matter of principle now, okay? It's his professional pride on the line.
Yeah, I mean, he is an Elden Ring athlete, so
exactly.
Exactly. Montage, what is the Einstein definition of insanity again?
He's too nervous.
Oh no.
Okay, Nico at Rilana. All eyes also on Nico here. Tom is making good job here with his hammer.
I'm surprised he's not going for the sacred bit. But I guess he doesn't need it. The maze is doing really good damage.
That scream hit.
Oh no.
That is unfortunate, but honestly against the Deathrite Bird, one hit, take it. Just take it.
Dude, Aces is still on the jump. Like, how many? He's at least for like 5 minutes on this jump right now.
I think this is like his 6th
Bender
attempt or 7th attempt.
Bender died in. Oh, Bender going for Elema? That is crazy.
Oh,
Interesting.
why? I guess they're trying to split up the checks still, but at this point in the run, you
Aces
just gotta
got the
gamble.
jump.
Let's go!
Oh my god, that is the most
don't mess it up
excited
now.
I've ever been.
Don't mess it up
That's
now.
my goat.
He got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. He's safe.
Oh my god.
Holy. Now memory of grace. Memory of grace really quick. That would be perfect.
Imagine a memory of grace here.
That's what Hitless runs are all about, you know.
Yeah.
I've been doing the same thing for 6 months, and one day it worked. That's what it is about. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Try again. What is that he's fighting? He's shooting at? This is.
That's a Shadow guy from DLC.
Oh, Shadow from the DLC. Yeah.
Yeah, that is normally an earthy avatar, so we usually kill him because he drops an item.
Oh, we have another $20 from Hack Hunter Rune Maniac Hack.
Let's
gaming
go.
For charity, take my money. Thank you so much for $20. Means the players have to drop one of their weapons.
Thank you, Hack Hunter.
Brings us to $6,050. And what was our goal? I think 6,666 at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hit that.
And we have another race after this. Seamless core.
We are looking very on pace. I gotta say, the Redman River lines are further ahead along the line, right? They are further ahead in terms of boss progression. The Liurnia Lake Divers are still yet to kill DTS. At least I don't know. I think Bender killed the Death Red Bird, but Nika didn't. So they have further along on the progression, and then 10 hit penalty is looking very, very menacing right now for the Liurnia team.
Yeah. Really, really bad. Really, really bad. Because that would mean for not doing lane del, that is Surmog 1, Morgoth 2, Godfrey 3. That is 30 hits for both players for not entering lane del.
Yes, indeed. That is rough.
And I said it at the beginning when I saw at 1 hour Nico still running around looting stuff. I was really worried because you need to go forward. It's at the end, yes, it's hitless, but at the end it's also a rando race, right? And rando race, right. I always say forward. Always go forward as far as you can go. And as soon as you get a block, then you go backwards to find more stuff.
Speaking of going forward, Aizas is here at an infamous render hitless roadblock.
Yep.
Which is
the branch, right?
The branch of death. You gotta respect the branch, honestly. The branch giveth and the branch taketh.
Yeah, if you bite the branch bites back. I'm telling you.
Exactly. And we're probably gonna see a fair bit.
It's a rune bear! It's 2 rune bears! No! It's a comeback and rune bear! Dude, he's just gonna ball it. And he fell and dies. He just fell and died.
Okay, well.
This is the worst branch I've ever seen for Hitless. Nico died at the end of the fight.
Yep, that's what I was freaking out over.
Oh no!
I think you may have created an enemy. Just saying.
Oh no!
Oh wow! Look at these players at their lowest of lows. They couldn't possibly go any lower with a donation from Chad.
I mean, technically they could,
right? I am very curious to see how Aza's gonna book it. Honestly, because I would try to craft a sleep pod and throw it at the rune bear. I would slowly clear the enemies before the
comeback is also problematic.
And Tom got hit again.
No, the comeback cannot be swept.
Yeah, that's the hardest brand. Like, this is just.
Oh no!
You know what I would do if I would be Aces now?
Or did you just throw it into it like a generator?
No. If I would be Aces now, I would just not go for Godfrey, and I would just go down to the sewers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
You know,
even
you get
what
another boss
do.
out, which is minus 10 hits, and don't now get stuck here.
It is very hard to tell, honestly, but I think Azaz is probably one of the smartest players I have ever seen.
That's true.
This man
there's a
is
sleep
so good. That is a sleep pod. What did I tell you? It is very easy for me to sit here, right?
Look at Tom.
Saying I will do this and that. Oh, Jesus.
Tom just pressed 3 times back-to-back L2 with his katana. He's just spamming right now.
Yeah, he's done with it.
He's done, dude. He's done with Relana. He's just speedrunning this. Look at this.
I mean, honestly, not a bad
Stagger! And he gets a repost!
Oh my god, that is huge!
Nice.
That is huge.
And Nico
Honestly,
died again.
It is very easy for me to sit here and say, yeah, I do that and that. That is so obvious. But when you're out there, just
different.
going, especially with the time pressure, it is very different.
And
the fact
Tom killed Relana!
Oh.
GG's!
Absolute
That
GG's
is
here.
Huge.
Okay,
That
that's
is
the great
huge.
one now.
One hit on
Also
Relana
for
is great.
He's sleeping the bear.
okay, can
yeah.
chat and maybe commentators, did Nico kill DTS? I don't think so, right?
I don't think he did.
I
I
don't.
don't think he did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't. Oh my gosh.
We
what
have
a
only 20
terrifying
minutes
creature.
left.
Oh, what a roll on Azaz. Honestly, like Azaz has a lot of the speedrun experience. And
He died on the
the
second
bear.
moon bear.
No!
The thing is, guys, you guys haven't seen it, but I know exactly what is waiting for them in Godfrey's arena. Because we briefed the seed beforehand with the bosses, not with the enemies, but with the bosses. I know exactly what's there. And I don't know if you guys want me to spoil it or just wait until one of them arrives.
No, I think we give chat the right to be a little here on this one. I will say, now that I know that about you, you're a demon for this branch.
I mean, here once again, we didn't look up every enemy. You cannot, it's not feasible.
Yeah.
And he dies again, trying to jump around. Dude, Aces should literally just go sewers. Just go sewers. Bender making his way to Elimar. Elimar could have a great one. It's not a bad idea.
The worst thing you can get on a hitless run like this is stuck. You're just trying one section over and over again. You got no other options. And you're just getting hit and getting hit and getting hit and getting hit. That is not only so
he gets hit
detrimental.
Twice.
It's Loretta.
Detrimental. Oh, that's actually that's okay. Loretta can absolutely be fought hitless normally.
Yeah, I mean it's okay because Tom doesn't have to do it. Wait, Aces survived the
there's still a 1-hit deficit here.
Oh my god, Aces!
All right.
Maybe he's gonna make it. No, he doesn't.
Oh no!
Did you see how fast that Runebear turned around and charged at him? That was insane.
That was like Mach speed. What was that?
Holy.
That is so have you ever played D3 Montage?
Yeah.
Yes. You probably fought Osiris, right?
Uh-huh.
And the most bullshit attack
no great rune for Bender
is his insta charge, right?
Yeah.
It happens due to a bug. He's only supposed to do that at a long range from the player. But it has a hitbox on startup, and the distance reading is not working correctly due to the terrain in the arena. And all the attacks to bring back for Elden Ring.
Wait, guys, insane things are happening. Nico went away from Radan, is checking right now the Mount Gelmir check, realizing he's gonna get now a fireproof liver, which is nothing. Bender just killed Elimar, which gave him nothing. Ace is now doing what I said and is going down in the sewers, and I bet he's telling Tom to do the same thing, because they know they have only 15 minutes left.
Yeah,
he's gonna do Esker.
He's literally telling him, don't even come near that branch. There's
Don't even fucking try that thing.
Which is honestly very fair. Honestly, very fair. I probably not have a better solution. Like honestly,
Nah, this is you cannot even kill you know the solution would be probably trying to maybe you can it's rough, but you can aggro them with like range and then make them fall off the branch. But that's not consistent, right?
And also due to the chat's efforts, they don't have any range anymore. So
true.
Good job, guys.
They all drop their bows, they all drop their seals. And usually how I'd handle this is I'd sleep the rune bear, I'd knock the comeback of the branch using something like Giant's Flame Deity, and I'd sleep the second rune bear and yell the rest of the branch. But unfortunately, due to the lack of range and also the bow being less effective at knocking stuff off wedges, it is not possible. It is not possible.
Is there blue golem in the sewers and that just killed
Yes.
Azaz?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, the seed is
shooting you
wonderful.
as soon as you exit the Grace room.
Can we get 3 stages emote in chat? I think that's what they all going through right now.
Yeah, right.
Can we get a quick 3 stages in chat spam, please?
I gotta say though, these Elden Ring athletes, I know exactly what they're feeling right now, because I also had my runs go off the rails, but we also knew what we were signing up for.
That is true.
We knew because, we knew that randomizer is not really viable to be no-hit. And it is gonna be chaos, especially with dropping weapons, because it is difficult enough when you have every single tool in the run available to you. It is a completely different thing to have limited your tools, and also not have range even at that point.
Yeah. Ace is now in the Esker catacombs, and Tom is really looking at the branch like he's wanna try it. Oh, there's even a lobster on the left. I didn't even see that.
Oh my gosh, dude.
The thing is, though, if the run now ends in 15 minutes, even though Redmane River lines have so many hits, it doesn't matter because the Leonia Lake Divers are so far away. They're gonna ramp up so many hits for every boss that is met. Tom just randomly jumped into the cast and died.
Oh no, and he got hit on his way down. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, yeah. If I would be Tom, just go down in the sewers. Do sewer moke. Don't even try the branch. You have 15 minutes, you know.
And that is exactly what he's gonna do. And that is exactly what he's gonna do. They're gonna do the sewers as a required boss, and they're just gonna skip Godfrey and Morgoth because of the branch. Which is honestly, that is diabolical. And Nico is still beating Joanna. Thing with Nico playstyle, right, is that he's really safe. He'll only go for an opening if he's completely sure that it is safe, that it is viable to go for it. And as we saw with Tom,
and oh my god, did you see that?
Oh no!
The AoE was so shitty to dodge because of the elevation.
No.
The thing with Elden Ring is probably the least suitable game for Nico's playstyle, because everything just has so much absolute undodgeable shit happening that the longer fight lasts, the more likely it is to happen. It is inevitable that something is gonna go wrong.
That's true.
It is inevitable that something is gonna go wrong.
Sorry, go ahead, finish.
And the fact that Tom just spammed at the point of
what happened to Tom?
He just got hot by a hand.
Yep. That room is also very menacing. The thing with Tom, we saw him just spamming at one point at Riolana, right? And that is essentially what got him the fight. He just got in a bunch of damage and ended the fight before they could do anything. He took a hit during it, but he took a risk, and it was justified, right? And sometimes you just gotta go for it. And Nico's not gonna go for it because of how his playstyle is.
We have approximately 12 minutes left. Asus made it to Eska, which is Assassin, which should be a pretty clean kill for him here. And if he's not ramping up more hits, then he only gets 20 more on top, which is not a lot. For Bender needs to get at least 30 hits on top if he's not beating Godfrey or anything. And Nico would get 40 hits on top because 4 bosses missing for him. Right now for Tom, it would be 30 as well.
Yeah, they're still pretty close to each other. Right now we're looking at 31 to 34.
Yeah. It comes down to the bosses.
Sorry, 32.
Yeah. Asus gets another hit.
That attack has deceptive range. That has such an unfortunate hitbox. When I did more randomizer hitless runs, if I ever got hit to a Black Knife Assassin, that was that attack there, exactly. Because of how much range it has.
No, the sewer bosses count too. That's why I counted them in. That's why I said for Asus, if he beats Assassin, it's 20, and for Tom would be 30 because he hasn't killed him one yet, right? Wait, did Nico just die at the end again? Oh,
no.
But to be fair, guys, we gotta say this really quick. Nico's streaming now for 10 hours, guys. He's streaming Hitless now for 10 hours. This man is tired, okay? And I can understand that. Oh no, the lagging is happening again now on Bender's end.
Oh no.
Oh god. I hope it's not happening later on the Seamless Co-op. Yeah, last 10 minutes, chat. Last 10 minutes. Let's bring in some Memory of Grace's potential.
Yeah,
some drop weapons.
little parting gift,
You know, some I don't know, some thread rolling perhaps.
What we're gonna see right now on Tom is probably the single most annoying area in the game to deal with. We're gonna see the sewers. The sewers are not annoying because of many enemies just spawning there and the lack of space. No. They are like physically impossible to get through. Like if you were just to run, you could not get lucky because you could just like not fit through the gaps between enemies. So that is gonna be very rough for him because
Tom
he doesn't
stuck?
necessarily have.
The hell?
Yeah, I think.
My stream got stuck there. Sorry guys. It's like since I have now 3 different tabs open just to make this work because for some reason multi-Twitch didn't work for me anymore. And yeah. I'm glad it's somewhat working. Last 9 minutes, everyone.
Asus takes out the sewer boss. Very nice. And now he's attempting the branch again. Oh, he found the bow. That should make his life easier, in a sense.
Oh yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
Nico got the kill!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
He has 9 minutes to kill DTS really quick. I think he can do it.
Right now his ass is going back to the branch. Oh, because he got the bow. I mean,
yeah, he got the bow.
Yeah, that is gonna make his job easier for sure, but it's still gonna be really tough. The branch is famous for being annoying to deal with.
Thomas clearing the sewers with his dragon katana. 8.5 minutes left. This is literally the end. One nice stagger here from Bender.
Oh, that is very nice. Sewer spawn. He didn't get any massive enemies. He can just run through. He doesn't get stuck. That is huge.
Nice.
Oh, Asus! That's a scream!
Asus.
Gets hit by the scream. Bender dies at the end of Relana.
No.
Oh,
these Relanas have been so heartbreaking.
What Asus is gonna try now is he gonna try to get the bear dodge to the side and get him to fall off the edge. Though it would appear that the bear is a little bit confused. The pathing is a little bit broken in randomized.
The bear said no.
Also, another tag that we can see at Bender is him wearing armor, so he doesn't get one shot.
Yeah, that's actually smart.
Oh yeah.
Tom died in the sewers.
Oh, against the wormy guys, the mage casters.
The players have 7 minutes approximately left, and it would be really good for Nico right now. Oh, he's not gonna make that. He still has to run all the way to DTS. Oh, I don't think he's gonna make it. That's at least another 3 minutes running up just to DTS.
He's also going an unsafe way on this particular bridge, because what you're usually supposed to do is go around the right side to avoid the enemies.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, right side, exactly.
He might get clipped here. He might as well get clipped here.
Wait, Aces got the Rune Bear dead. Gets stalked. Bitten by dog, I mean.
Okay.
Aces, no, he died!
No.
That's so bad!
That is so unfortunate.
Oh, he just killed a Rune Bear.
Yes. The Elden Lord, the hardest enemy in every Souls game. Regular dog.
He's got dog. Yeah, he actually did. He actually did. It's last 6 minutes. So if nothing's gonna change on this would mean it would be plus 30 hits for Tom, plus 20 hits for Azaz, plus 40 hits for Bender because he's still missing the Great Rune and 3 bosses inside. And for Nico, it would be also plus 40 hits.
Yes.
Which means that would mean that is a win for the Redmane Riverlines. If nothing's gonna change now, it could be different if Nico gets this Deathrite Bird down and they still have 5 minutes.
No.
Azus is just cracking up hits on that branch.
Yeah, even with the bow, he's just... it's not changing much.
No.
Those bears, 2 bears is crazy.
Yeah, and
one bear would be manageable. Like that second bear, he can absolutely get past that.
Yeah.
But the first part with especially with that pest, it is. I think I do not know what I would do against that. At some point, I'd probably exhaust my sleep pots and just do what he does and die over and over repeatedly.
This is so far the roughest seed. The thing is, though, they all gave themselves the challenge to not level Vigor. They could have leveled Vigor if they would have not said that, and then survive many hits. The bear just jumped over the gap. That is insane.
He finally got what he wanted. Wait, oh my, no way. Sorry, I was a little delayed on that.
My God.
That jump was insane.
That was the most personal thing I've ever seen.
Holy!
What did you do to that bear?
That
God.
bear is a real Elden Ring athlete. The long jump category. It seems
like gonna be the juiciest post-game interview.
God.
What? Tom died? Oh no! It's so funny. Like you can see, like all 4 players are just like the cracks are showing. They're like, I don't care.
Yeah, Nico's just hiding in the corner. Honestly, it is a strategy that worked for him in the past because some bosses just walk off that ledge if you get in the little nook behind the DTS. But Deathrite Birds thinks that walls are merely a suggestion in a Souls game.
Rot dog.
So just shoots right through.
Wait, Aces got through. Never mind.
Wait.
Ace.
Wait. No. Don't tell me. You commentated.
No.
Monty.
Yeah.
Look at the donations.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Anonymous with $370.
Legend.
Absolute legend.
69.
I mean, the players don't even need the memory of grace here right now. I think that doesn't matter anymore.
That is the most beautiful number I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that's such a cool number.
That's such a cool number. That is so stupid.
That is the most nice number
Damn
I've ever
nice.
seen.
We
Very
did it on
nice.
day one, chat.
Yes!
We did it.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot believe this is day one and there's 2 more days happening.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh my gosh.
That is probably the single sickest number since I typed the 80,000 and 85 in the school calculator.
Wait, Aces! Never mind.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Bomba.
What
do you do, Bomba?
No! There's
1.5 minutes left. I mean, honestly, we can also just free them from their suffering because I don't think in these 1 minute anything's gonna happen. I mean, they're gonna ramp up some hits probably, but
yeah, there's still time to get hit more.
yeah, that's true.
what it's all
That's
about.
true. Yeah, that's true. That's not wrong. Not wrong.
I love Azaz with this branch. It's just over and over. Dormammu have come to bargain.
You know, we gotta respect though. Ace is not finding any loopholes, and he keeps trying.
Yeah, no, I love it. This is content. This is great.
I will
Ace deep dive
in
is
1
strategy.
minute when we get the players in here. I will let everyone know what boss is in Godfrey's arena since no one reached it yet. And I don't think within the next 50 seconds gonna happen. But guys, we're not done for today. This is the second last race. We're gonna have a seamless co-op match. It's not a race. This time it's going to be a little bit different. With Crystal, Okadi Marie, and Ari working together. And you guys can, with the donations, impact which team will get another point. But we're gonna get into the rules for that later. Let's see if Ace is gonna pass it. I think he did it.
I believe.
He did it. You guys can see the boss.
believe.
Go!
All right, let's go.
Remember how
Promise
I've seen...
Consort phase 1, baby!
Oh my Jesus Christ.
I think just out of spite, he's gonna hitless this guy.
5
Bring it
seconds
on,
left.
Ganondorf.
2 seconds, 1, and it is over. No more hits count. 19 on Bender. 34. Oh, we need to write this down before they count more hits. It is over. That means for Bender, it is 59 hits. For Nico, it is 74 hits. For Azaz, it is 52 hits. And for Tom, it is 52 hits as well. Which means Redmane River Lions won and get 2 points.
Let's go!
2
That
points for Redmane
was
River Lions.
Amazing. That's a true Elden Ring athlete performance.
Amen.
Amen. Remember how I told you that Aza is probably one of the smartest Elden Ring players?
Huh?
He figured out a strategy for that branch. He
Yeah.
goes on the lower branch to get the bear to jump up. Then he jump attacks the pest, so the dog falls off and the pest is dead. And then he crouches past the rest of the enemies so they don't see him. That is the most amazing strategy I've ever seen.
Welcome all in, players. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hope you enjoyed our pain and suffering.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was so much fun to watch. Congratulations, by the way, for the Redmane River Lions. You guys won by for every boss that is missing, obviously 10 extra hits, which brings Bender to 59, Nico to 74 hits, and Tom and Aces, both of you have 52.
Oh my gosh.
Just so because Aces at the very end reached, it took for Bender and Nico, you guys don't know, but the branch before Goldfree has 2 rune bears, a comeback, a lobster, a dog. It has everything. Aces, do you want to let them know after ramping up 20 hits on this branch, what is the boss waiting there?
Consort phase 1.
Okay, yeah, this was like
Why
this
not?
seed was
Of
pure
course.
DLC, right? Like I had like Mesmer soldiers. What are these curse blades in
Curse
Stormvale
blades.
Castle? it was pure DLC. It really
Yeah.
is
It was a
hard.
lot,
as
yeah.
fuck.
Curse blades?
Curse blades. Aren't they
Where'd
called
you see
curse
the curse
blades?
blades?
In
There was
Stormvale.
What part? Like the back
In-
way or the front way?
No, I went through the side, and then
Oh.
I jumped down into the what is it called, the courtyard, and then there was one in the courtyard.
Oh god, yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
And
better
then the
versions
Fire
are
Knight
not
there in
DLC.
Stormdale as well.
Did
There was a Fire
nobody,
Knight, yeah.
Did
I
anybody
just-
even get to Morgoth at the end then? I guess no.
No
No.
one.
Do we know what was
Um,
at Morgoth?
Emma, what was in Morgoth? Can you give us really quick the insight? No, I also have to say, you guys did absolutely amazing for everything that was throwing at you. There were many drop weapons, and we
Oh my
raised a lot
gosh.
of money. We're now at 6,420 and
Nice.
69 cents. So you guys did really, really well. And Morgoth was a Deathrite bird.
Oh my gosh,
Another one?
Another Deathrite bird.
It's not
Exactly.
too bad.
Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me.
To be
dude.
fair, though,
man.
Emma gave me 5 seats that were doable, and this was the best one. Trust me. The other ones were much worse.
How is this
That's
possible?
enough.
Out of
You can
5
describe it.
seats, this
Yeah.
is the easiest one for
Yes,
real?
this was definitely the best.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
dude!
yeah.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Before, I know it's super late also for Nico. Thank you so much for staying up for so late as well.
Yeah,
as
I'm a
Aces.
boomer, guys.
yeah.
I
Thanks
gotta
for
go
playing.
to sleep.
Yeah, take it
Before
easy,
we
Nico.
ramp this up really quick, I just need to say, very good attempts of trying loopholes, Leonia Lake, okay, divers, for like, you
I had
know,
to try.
dropping
all right.
weapons that are not equipped, yeah, but we saw that, all right, you fucking cheaters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait, I was playing according to the rules at all
So was
times,
I.
okay?
Yeah.
No, it's Bender.
Right.
Nonetheless, GG's Red Mains for the victory. That means 5 points for the Red Main River Lions currently, and 3 points for Leonia Lake Divers. You guys are more than welcome to say something if you guys want to say something, and then free to go.
Yeah, thanks for the event, of course, right? Thanks. I know how much work it is to set it up, and thanks for having me. And next time I will have less than 74 hits.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Glad that this all is working out so well for the kids. Let's keep it up for the whole weekend. But thank you guys for hosting and organizing this. This was really fun.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Okie
thanks for having
dokie.
us.
I'll see you
Thank you.
guys.
Bye,
Thank
Nico.
you, Tom, for joining me.
Bye. Cheers. Bye bye.
I would like to
Alright.
donate my
Teammate.
point to the Liurnia Lake Divers as I am on their team.
Yeah,
Wait,
true.
So it's
That-
4
thanks
to
for-
4.
One
Yeah, there
thing
we
I need
go.
to say, Tom. One thing I need to
It's
say.
true.
You said at the beginning, before you actually stepped in, that whenever managed to snipe someone on big runes, that you're gonna match that.
Yeah.
You got big snipe.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I wasn't thinking Grail, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, Aces, if you also wanna say something really quick before wrapping up.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you, Tom, for joining me in the time of need. Had a great time. And good luck to the runners after me.
Yeah, good luck to everyone. Good
Yeah.
times.
You all
Huge
did awesome.
W in chat for all the players and for Numa jumping into the co-commentation. Thank you, Numa, for co-commentating with us. With us, was a lot of fun, a lot of insight. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, Zudo. As you guys might know, like Zudo was the first ever stream I ever joined on Twitch, so me being part of this event is kind of personal. I am really glad I could make a difference, even though not as a player, unfortunately, even though I put a lot of time into it.
Next year, man.
But-
Next year. Easy.
Next year,
For
I will
sure.
see you all later.
Have a good
I'm
one.
glad I
Bye,
could help.
Numa. Bye-bye.
See you,
Bye
dude.
bye.
All right.